Okay guys, I'm lagging. I thought my Wi-Fi would be good, but yeah, it went into the red zone as soon as I started the thing. Also, okay, good. Yeah, it's a bit laggy. Let me know guys, because if it's laggy, I might need to restart the stream. Because it's lagging. This is so bad. This is gonna be like called the fail stream. The bitrate is almost as low as my grades. Wow, Milton, you are so supportive. Hello, Serene, welcome to the stream. Okay, guys, so yesterday I didn't stream because my Wi-Fi was acting up, and it seems to be okay today, but I mean, I was proved wrong because it went into the red zone. Anyway, we're going to be playing Cinderella Phenomenon, and we're going to go for Rod. And I feel like I'm kind of cheating, and I don't know what to expect because I don't really like Rod, guys. I'm sorry, but you know, it's good for you. Okay, thank you, Sakura. I don't know what'll happen because my Wi-Fi is something. Also, why is my chat delayed? Hey, it's Water Crystal just on my other account. Okay, I'll just call you Immortal Roses. I'll call you whatever your thing. Your mic is a bit loud, by the way. Maybe that's just me, though. Oh, okay. I mean, it's on my lowest setting, but sure. Okay, hold on. Alright, I think my voice should be okay now. I, like, booped it down a bit. Hopefully. I hope it works anyway. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go into the game. We're gonna start doing, Rod. I feel like I'm gonna be cheating on my poor man, Karma. Big sad cry moment. I really don't want to move on from Karma, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Rod seems like a total asshole, and I'm not really looking forward to do, his route. I would have rather to do, like, Rumple, you know? Hello, the Queen's here. Welcome, Margaret and Silver Tea. Welcome to the stream. But I was saying, I'm not looking forward to going to Rod. You love Rod? Okay, Sakura, I will trust you. But he seems like an a-hole. Who knows? Okay, we'll see. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue from the selection. Because I don't want to. Things will change. Well, it better change because Rod is an a-hole. You've unlocked the fast forward feature. I don't know what that is, but okay. Alright, so we're gonna go for Rod. Do I really want to go for Rod? Like, you know, Rod just seems like a big a-hole though. A change of pace. Okay. Hi, Momo. What's up? I nearly said Maria. But I'm confusion. Welcome, Maria, to the stream. So we're doing Rod. I will ask Rod if he will pair up with me. Momo, I don't like him either. I know we do not have a good relationship. Rod has spared no effort in telling me how cruel I have been in his family. You know what? Isn't Rod also like her stepbro, which is a bit weird? I feel a bit weird. In medieval times, it is not uncommon to... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna pretend Rod isn't our stepbro. I like Rod. You like Rod? I don't like Rod. I like Karma. There will always be a special place in my heart for Karma, though. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. But Momo, didn't he tell you that he didn't want to break his curse? Yes, but may not be the whole truth. He's still reluctant to break his curse despite all the advice I have offered him. Perhaps you'll be able to encourage him where I could not. He has the mermaid curse, right? I love Waltz and Karma. Fritz, too. Bruh, I want to move on already and go into Waltz. Like, Waltz looks really interesting though. I do not care if he does not want to break his curse. I only need him to help me remedy the supposedly bad things I have done to his family. I believe that will be the easiest way to break my curse. But the problem is that I rarely see him here. He is usually at the palace. In order for this arrangement to work, I will need to be in the palace. I, for one, think it's a terrible idea. What if... Dolores' voice trails off. She averts her gaze to the floor, her expression a mixture of anxiety and solemn consideration. What if what? Is there something I should know? Wait, are we going to be going somewhere else? Both the witch and the fairy just stare at me silently. After a few moments, Parfait speaks. I have no idea if I'm even saying that name right either. No one confirms everything if they know. What do you mean? Just saying, no spoilers. Confirming things does not technically count as spoilers. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, no spoilers. You would be far away from us, Princess. We would not be able to assist you. Witches could be lying in wait for you, knowing that you're the true crown princess of Angie. They might seek to use you for their own purposes. What sort of purposes? Why would the witches be after me in the first place? Many of them have been corrupted by the 10. Darkness has invaded their hearts, making them bitter. You won't spoil? Okay, thank you. Me being the spoiler police. Oh my god, we love that. Many of them simply want to see the fairy tale curses continue on undisturbed. This is all just speculation, but it's better to be safe rather than sorry. What would you have me do? Delora? I have an idea. I think I can get her into the palace and make sure there's someone there to look out for her. How? Just trust me. Tomorrow, the Ice Princess returns to her palace. I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, I have a bad feeling about this too. How are we supposed to go back to the palace if no one remembers us? You still don't know the story of this game? Milton, this is like the start, so this is technically like, you know. I'm just here so I can bully Marin for a few hours. Wow, Milton. This cannot be happening. Wait, are we maid? Don't dilly-dally. The princess will soon be awake and expecting her new maid. No way! We're gonna be the maid for Princess Emmy. I closed my eyes and suppressed the urge to groan. You know what? I honestly like Princess Emmy though. Okay, so basically the Princess MC. Oh, okay. So Water Crystal's just explaining it to you. Milton. How is it that Delora was able to turn me into Emmy's personal maid? She thought this would be funny, did she? Well, I will make her pay for this. I expect you not to be late again. We have very strict rules on how the palace staff should behave. I'm not exactly sure how Delora managed this. She told me she was going to cast a spell on me and that it would be over as soon as I opened my eyes. I closed my eyes and sure enough, when I opened them, I found myself here, in a maid uniform. What did she do? The maid continues to babble at me. Bruh, Momo's a princess and she hates Princess Emmy, so like... This isn't going to go well. I hope there's character development between them. If you get the good ending. I feel like, wait, actually, you know what? In the bad ending, Crystal, right? You know, or about bad ending, Crystal. Yeah, bad ending, Crystal. Does she break her curse in Karma's route? Or Claude's route? I want to know. Like, this is the only spoilers I'll allow. Me and Momo are the same? What do you mean? I pretend to listen to her as she leads me through the palace hallways. Emmy and Rod's chambers are located here. Oh my god, I love Princess Emmy. She's so nice. We come to a halt when Emmy suddenly appears from around the corner. Your Highness? The maid ducks into a neat curtsy. Emmy's eyes meet mine. I tense as I wait for any sign of recognition from her, but she only gives me a curious look as if wondering who I am. She clearly does not recognize me. The maid suddenly reaches back and pulls at my shoulder, forcing me into a bow. You are in front of the crown princess of Angie. Show some respect, girl. My apologies, Your Highness. She is new and clearly needs to be taught some manners. Excuse me? Oh god. Oh true, there's no need. Oh please, there's no need for that. What is she trying to achieve by pretending to be kind to a palace maid? Bruh, Emmy's just a nice person, right? Okay? In all bad endings, you do not break your curse. Failing to break your curse also means failing the route, I believe. Okay. Rod is hot. He be looking skinny. Margaret, what? Okay, so I kind of want to do the bad endings after doing all the good endings. Because I want to try that. Just making sure, but from this point I say nothing. Okay. Who is she trying to fool? Momo, right, you need to chill. She's just a really nice person. Your Highness, this is your new personal maid. Emmy glances at the maid, looking confused. Why do I need a personal maid? It is by the king's orders, princess. Emmy looks to look at me again. What is your name? She is talking to you, girl. Bruh, this maid is mean. I scowl at the maid before facing Emmy. Bruh! I cannot believe I have fallen so low that I am now being ordered around by a maid. Okay, Momo, you need to fix that attitude of yours. Momo. It's nice to meet you, Momo. I hope we can get along. We better. I want to get along. When I do not respond, Emmy's face falls. I was just heading to breakfast with my family. Of course, Momo will escort you to the dining hall. Why? Let's kill Karma with the bad ending. Wait. No, I don't want to kill Karma. Wait, Margaret? Did you just spoil the bad ending for me? Did you just... I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, Margaret, okay? I'm gonna pretend my eyes I've never seen. And what's up, Damien? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna pretend I've never seen what you said, okay? I raised my eyebrows at the maid, irritated. There's no need for concern. I can get there on my own. I really love Princess Emmy. I cannot stress it. I breathe a sigh of relief. I am not here to babysit her. Well, girl, you gotta change that attitude of yours. The maid leans forward and whispers something into my ear. I do not know how it is that you landed this position, but you owe the royal family your diligence and respect. If you continue to show disrespect, I'll be having a word with the king. The maid pushes me forward so that I am forced to stand next to Emmy. Bruh, I don't like this. Why did I name her Momo? Can I change the name? Karma's my type. No, he's not going to die. Yeah, Karma's also my type. Claude is my type. What's up, Liberty? Welcome to the stream. She will escort you to the dining hall, your highness. Her job requires that she follows you everywhere in case you require assistance with anything. I hope we get close in character development. But it is almost time for breakfast, Princess Emmy. Emmy frowns and looks at me. I'm so sorry. What is she apologizing for? Bro, just chill, okay? Just, you know. Good morning. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. Good morning. It seems that you have met your personal maid. The king's eyes widen as soon as he spots me. You look familiar. Good. Does he recognize me? I feel a little tremble in my heart as I consider that hope. Are you not that girl who came to the gates before? I deflate with a soundless sigh. Oh god, he only remembers him, yeah, as a peasant. That's us. He remembers me as a peasant. It's the first time I'm meeting you as Emmy's personal maid. What is your name? Momo. That is a lovely name. Bro, I feel like Momo is, you know, oh god, Internet 100, is my Wi-Fi dying? I hope it's not. We're glad to have you here, Momo. The king gives me a warm smile. The softness in his gaze makes me angry. Why are we angry? He never treated me so kindly when he remembered me as his own daughter. Emmy takes her seat while I walk to stand at the walls beside the other maid and butlers. The door opens and Rob walks inside. He greets the king, Ophelia, and then his sister. He is just about to take his seat when his eyes suddenly fall on me. Oh no! The shock is apparent on his face. Rod, is something wrong? I see there's a new maid on staff. Oh god, he's angry! I don't like him! He's so mean! His tone is almost accusatory. I bristle at his words and I'm about to say something when Ophelia speaks. Like, look at him! How am I supposed to love an asshole like that guy? Like, bruh. She is Emmy's new personal maid, Momo. Rod stares at me for a few moments, his expression unreadable. Eventually, he moves to take his seat. Bruh, I don't like you. I don't like him. I stand silent and watch the royal family eat their breakfast. The small area is filled with happy conversations. The four of them smile at each other when they speak, and it is easy to see how comfortable they are around one another. When I was still here, our meals were always so quiet, but everyone looks so happy now, and now I feel bad. I bite my lip to will the heavy feeling away. Rod told me that before, but I did not want to believe him. I turned back to the conversation at hand. We have something very important to discuss with you, Emmy. The king is too nice for the maids and not his daughter. Yeah, that's true. I feel like at the beginning, he just didn't know how to communicate with his daughter, though, Asami. He's bad boy. No, Margaret. He is a-hole. The way he looked at us when he saw us is no. I brought this up before, but now the matter is more pressing. Is this about... Yes, this is about the ball. Wait, what ball? Ophelia gives the king a disapproving look. Why are we disapproving? Dear... I know it seems a strange proposition, but this is a royal tradition. Emmy is a suitable marrying age, and this ball may yet help her find a suitor. Why are we... Wah, okay. Me the whole time I played Rod's route. I don't like him. He's no bad boy. He's a tsundere, and I don't like tsunderes. Okay, you know what? I don't think I like, you know. But a husband? Emmy's cheeks are tinted pink. A royal ball for Emmy? Oh no. For her to find a husband? We never had that. I never would have agreed to such a thing. The king never forced me into one before because he knew that. I will not force you to marry someone you do not love, Emmy. Rod can go jump off a bridge. Okay, maybe that's a bit too far. Like, I just don't like him for his attitude. I hope it develops though. We agreed on this ball to uphold tradition. All eligible bachelors will be invited in 4 months' time and you will choose the man you want to court you. I did find my true love through a ball after all. He glances at Ophelia, who responds with a fond smile. Her expression falls back into something more worried when she looks at her daughter. Isn't Ophelia a baker? How did she get there? But I want Karma, Rod, Rumpel, Waltz, then Fritz, and I regret doing those because those last two in that order. What do you mean? You know what? when the time comes and when we unlock their thing, do we do waltz first and then do we like go in order if it's something, or I don't know. You know, I hope you know what I mean because I can't speak right now. But what if I can't choose anyone? We will throw one ball as per tradition. It will not force you into another ball if you do not find a good suitor. But we must uphold traditions at least once. Perhaps this will push you to think more about your future. I will not put any added pressure on you, Emmy, but I would be happy to see grandchildren before I have to give up my throne. I am not getting any younger, you know. Bro, why? How old is Emmy? She looks really young. Father, I personally say Fritz then Waltz. Okay, we'll do Fritz then, and then we'll do Waltz. I want to know what went through Rod's mind when he was slowly falling for a step-sister. I know, we're gonna pretend we're not we're not related to him at all, okay? We're gonna pretend. How's it going? What's up, Titanium? Welcome to the stream. We're doing good. We're going for Rod, the a-hole, but you know, okay. I can tell that the king is trying to make light of this situation, but there's an undertone of seriousness. Emmy eventually sighs, then slowly nods. I understand. My gaze shifts to Rod to search for a reaction, but his expression is passive. Passive. I am so confused. Hi, Poplar Outlet. Welcome back. No reaction at all. Did he know this was gonna happen? But can I really be the princess of the kingdom of Angie deserves? I feel so unprepared. You are the crown princess of Angie. You must be confident. Emmy looks down, looking genuinely distressed. I'm finished. May I be excused? Oh, I feel so bad. I don't think she wants to become the queen. But sweetheart, you've barely touched your food. You may. Man, the king just is like, okay, you can go. Bye-bye. FBI, open up. Yeah, isn't Rod 16? We're gonna pretend he's a bit older. We're not related to him. You know, we're gonna pretend we're best friends instead, you know. Emmy stands up and ducks into a quick curtsy before rushing from the room. I do not move until I feel Rod's glare on me. I realize that I am meant to follow Emmy. Excuse me. I curtsy and follow after Emmy. I barely make it a few steps away from the dining hall before the door flies open and Rod is rushing out. Oh, why is he coming after us? Oh my god. What are you doing here? Let's answer him because boy, he mad. I don't like this. Yeah, if we answer this, he will know. Yeah, we're gonna ignore all the notes. Why would I avoid the question to begin with? Like, he's asking us, and I feel like he would be very annoyed, even more annoyed, if we do not answer him. So God's root? Wait, what? Answer? I think answer is right too, because why would we avoid it, right? Like, he will only get more pissed, and I do not want him to get pissed because he's really mean. Do what you want? Okay, I'm gonna go for answer him. I want to go for answer. I'm here to break my curse. You expect me to believe that when you had people offering to help at the march-in? Rod's expression changes. Anger? I don't like. I feel so attacked. Oh my god. I don't like the way he's looking at us. No, I know why you are really here. What are you talking about? You thought you might take back what is rightfully yours, didn't you? You have no cause about... I don't like Rod! I stared him, nonplussed by his accusations. I carefully quelled the simmering anger inside me. I hope we get the bad ending. The last thing I want is to be fired before I break my curse. I am not here to hurt anyone, so stop accusing me of such things. We glare at each other in silence. I don't like him. Wait, that was the right option though? I want to get the bad ending. Bro, I had always thought that Rod was closed off and quiet. He's so mad. But his emotions are always blazing in his eyes. Yeah, like, bro, if I could glare back at him, I would. You shouldn't be here. Rod steps back, but his gaze is still fierce. I do not have time for this. I am going to find Emmy. Why? So you can insult her? Oh my god. I don't like him. No, because it is my job to attend to her. Excuse me. Get the bad ending. Get the bad ending. This is my goal in life. Get the bad ending. The last place I expect to find Emmy is in the throne room. Much to my surprise, I find her standing alone inside, staring up at the throne. Oh. When she turns to face me, she has a guilty expression on her face. I like his little rabbit Sebi. I like his little rabbit as well. I'm not joking. I would rather date Sebi than Rod himself. Like, no offense, but like, I'm sorry. What is she apologizing for? I was very rude earlier, walking out on everyone at breakfast. Emmy glazes back at the throne and sighs. I'm sure any other girl would be happy to have a ball. I mean, it's like something out of a fairy tale. But She sighs once again and looks down at her clasped hand. It all sounds so perfect in the fairy tales. 3 days is all it takes before everyone's found their true love. But I don't think that's how it works out in real life, do you? I have nothing to say in response when Emmy turns beseeching gaze to me. I feel so bad for her. I'm not a fan of characters who are rude at first, to be honest. Yeah, same. I don't get it. Rod is probably hiding his abs. Margaret, you are fangirling for Rod. He is mean, yet you still like him. I don't know how I'm supposed to marry someone I barely even know. Is this really what it means to be the crown princess? Isn't this precisely what you wanted? Excuse me? When your mother married the king, you became a princess. You went from rag to riches overnight. I cannot keep the bitterness from my voice when I speak. Your life is playing out like Cinderella's, is it not? All you are missing are glass slippers, and even then I am sure the king could arrange a pair. I cannot understand why you are so unhappy. Neither can I. Oh my god, we made her cry! Why did we make her cry? Why are we making her cry? Emmy turns away from me to face the throne once more, and in the sun that streams through the windows I see something shining on her cheek. Is she crying? I am so ungrateful. Momo, what would you do? What? Bruh, why are we so mean? If you were in my place, if you became crown princess overnight, would you go through with the ball? For the sake of Angie's tradition? For the sake of your role? I would never do anything so worthless. The king never brought up the subject with me. He most likely knew I would have refused. Emmy suddenly pats her cheek and turns to me, a wry smile on her face. I honestly would love to go for Emmy. If she had an option, like, to go as a route, I would go for her. Because she is so nice and fragile and she needs protecting. I could do with some fresh air. Shall we go to my friend's shop in town? We have only just exited the throne room when Emmy stops short and I almost bump into her back. Oh, Your Highness, what a pleasant... Okay, go away, Sir Mithras. Who are you, my man? Bad end. Let's get the bad ending, please. I kind of want to get the bad ending too, but we'll see. Sir Mithras abruptly stops to stare at me. Why is Sir Mithras looking at me so intently? Does he know? Is something the matter, Sir Mithras? No, nothing at all, Your Highness. I am just... amused. A what? Amused? Okay, he weird. Oh, you haven't met my new maid. This is Momo. Isn't Sir Mithras the guy that was with Sir Alcaster? Like, weren't they both plotting to get the thing? Momo. There is something in Sir Mithras' gaze that I do not trust. The silence is stifling, so I curtsy at him. Sir? Charming. Wait, what? No, thank you. Sir Mithras turns his attention back to Emmy. Where are you off to on this pleasant day? Oh, just to visit a friend. Make sure you bring your guards with you, princess. Of course. Are we gonna meet Fritz too? I wonder what's taking him so long. Is it Fritz? Emmy decides to join Rod to join... Wait, what? Emmy decided to invite Rod to join us on her visit. One of the guards offered to get Rod for her, but he is still yet to return. Oh god, it's Mr. Cabbage. Mr. Cabbage. Time to choose all the wrong answers. Yeah, another stands with us by the gates, ready to escort us into town. He's a witch. I know that's the thing. I remember he was a witch. Why does this king even keep these incompetent fools if they cannot find a single Oh god, she is rude. Maybe we should go look for Rod. But then, what if he gets here as soon as we go searching for him? I sigh. I'll go look for him. You can stay here. But you don't need to run errands for me. She has yet to ask me to do anything. What does she think a maid even does? I look at her solemnly, not answering her. Finally, she relents. Thank you, Momo. I incline my head just slightly before walking off. Hiya, what's up, Ahala? I hope I'm saying that name right. I feel like a babysitter. I cannot believe I have to search for Rod. This is only slightly better than being dragged around by that broom. I turn around the corner and nearly bump into someone. I take a few steps back just in time. Princess? Fritz? I look up in shock. Fritz's surprise mirrors my own. Wait, Fritz remembers us? Where have you been? I've been looking for you everywhere. He pauses to stare at my clothing. Why are you wearing a maid's uniform? Fritz, you remember who I am? I would never forget you, Princess Momo. Is he cursed? But it does seem like I am the only one who remembers you. What's up, Yumi? Welcome to the stream. Mythos can be curb stomped. I literally don't care. Okay, that's a bit mean. I feel like Fritz is either a witch or cursed. One of those. What is going on, princess? The only people who remember me are the witches, fairies, and... Fritz, are you... I stop when I hear the sound of approaching footsteps. Fritz turns at the sound and then stoops over into a formal bow when he sees Rod. Your Highness. Rod's impassive face twists with annoying when he sees me. Oh god, I can feel something inside of me called rage, but Rod does not even acknowledge Fritz as he walks past him to stop in front of me. Why is he so mean? Shouldn't you be attending to my sister? I don't understand. Prince Rod, do you know why the princess is dressed like this? Okay, wait, what? Rod is clearly just as surprised as I am that Fritz remembers me. You recognize her? You remember the princess too? But if you knew, why didn't you say anything when she first went missing? And could someone explain to me why she's attending to Princess Emmy? This is... Fritz. I cut him off before he asked any more questions. I feel Rod's gaze on my back as I turn to look at Fritz. No more questions. But Princess... Right now, I am a palace maid. A what? It is a long story and I have no time to explain now, so do not ask. He has a curse because every person in the room... Yeah, okay, I'm assuming he has a curse, but he could secretly be a witch. Fritz is clearly discontent. He seems to struggle for a few moments before he finally sighs and nods. Yes, Your Highness. Though it is nice to hear someone here speak my title, it will not do if Fritz calls me that on accident. It is just Momo for now. But I turn to face Rod. Emmy's waiting. What? The guard could not even deliver her message? Where are you going? Emmy wants to visit her friend's shop in town, and she wants you to go with us, Rod. Town? Ordinarily, I would not mind Fritz joining us, but right now he might just be unnecessary company. He may very well give me away. Rod barely wants to speak with me when it is just the two of us. I doubt Fritz would make him more sociable. I'm assuming that accompanying you is not an option at this point. Yes. Fritz looks down for a moment before looking at Rod. I am sorry to ask this of you, Your Highness, but since she refuses to let me do so, please look after Princess Momo in my place. You almost forgot you can- oh, wow, Titanium, your power. Ridiculous. I do not need to be coddled. Even if I did, Rod couldn't care less if I am hurt. I'll do my best, Sir Fitzgerald. Why is there an R in there? I cannot tell if he is genuine or not. Fritz bows to the both of us. Stay safe, Momo. And you, Your Highness. I'm confused. Does Fritz not even know he has a curse or something? Or is he just, is he a witch and just doesn't know he's a witch? Come on. Alright, Rod is still mean at us. Rod is silent as we make our way back to the palace gates. I am still thinking about what he said to Fritz earlier. Why would Rod agree to Fritz's request? Because he just wanted me to leave? I stare at Rod's back as he walks in front of me. Okay, I feel like he is a tsundere. Sometimes I cannot figure out what he is thinking. Rod! Momo! Emmy beams when she catches sight of us. Are you ready? Rod crosses his arm. He does not look very happy with his sister. Even though Rod is younger, I cannot help but think that he often sounds like the older of the two. I am busy, Emmy. I can't keep dropping everything whenever you want to leave the palace. I'm sorry, but I just really needed some fresh air today. You can get plenty of fresh air in the palace grounds. I felt I needed to be off the palace grounds. Oh god, why is Rod so mean to his sister? Yeah, he's not living. Yeah, we're gonna get the bad ending, I don't care. Rod lets out an exasperated sigh before stepping inside the carriage. Come on. Rod, you mean. Rod? Just for an hour, okay? Bruh. Thank you. I would rather date Emmy than Rod. And no lies. What do you guys think? Who would you date, Rod or Emmy? I soon come to realize that it is easier to walk around town now that everyone has forgotten who I am. The atmosphere around town feels brighter. All the spiteful stares are gone. Princess Emmy! Oh, how are you doing? Is your wife feeling better? Emmy has responded to most of the people who know her. She seems to have a good majority of people in town. I hang back as Emmy speaks with the man. The night escort hovers somewhere nearby, watching for disturbances. I mean, I'm gay, so... I'd totally go for Emmy. He's cute, but he's a piece of trash. You know what, Asami? You're not wrong. I feel like he is, but we don't know how he'll go, right? You're going to take longer than an hour if she continues like this. I am not going to rush her. Don't you need to return to the palace to continue whatever work it is that you are doing? Rod raises an eyebrow at me. I do not have to go back to my study, but my family always comes first. If this makes Emmy happy, then I will gladly come with her to town. It's a small thing. Bro, you got mad at her. You did both? Oh, Emmy, because, yeah. Hopefully, this goes well. I look more closely at Emmy. She is smiling, but then she always smiles. I do not understand. She's more at ease to the townspeople sometimes because they don't judge her. Why would she have to worry about being judged? It is clear that everyone adores her. Emmy takes the man's hand in hers as she wishes him well. Rod points at the jester. See that? That's goodness. You can learn something from my sister, Momo. Oh, he's being sassy. Is goodness pretending to be interested in the lives of strangers? Wow, our character really doesn't know. But to be fair, she does get a lot of character development in Claude's route, so I'm not mad. Emmy eventually says her goodbyes before walking toward a familiar store. This is the toy shop I visited with Emmy and Rod before. I glance at Rod and notice the expression on his face. He seems conflicted. But why? But before I can speak, Rod marches in front of me and decisively pushes open the door. When I open, Emmy is already hugging the shopgirl, Viorica. How do I say that name? I cannot say it. Emmy, you look as beautiful as ever. Oh please, I look the same. You on the other hand. Emmy steps back before nodding, a bright smile on her face. Being in love suits you. When is the wedding? Oh, is she getting married? Wedding? She's already engaged? I catch a small movement out of the corner of my eyes and turn to glance at Rod. I notice his fingers clench into a fist before he quickly hides his hand behind his back. Is he mad? Though his expression is as impassive as always, I notice a tenseness in his shoulders. Victoria. I might call her Victoria. Bruh, I think he likes her. Decimend, what is all these names? Decimend and I haven't set a date yet, but it should be soon. Would you? Victoria trails off when she notices the rest of us. Hello, Rod. Victoria. His tone is surprisingly static. Last time he was here, I was sure he sounded friendlier. So what can I help you with, Emmy? Looking for another doll? Another doll? But Emmy is not interested in dolls. Oh no, I'm just here to see you. I can't stay for long since Rod has things to do. Emmy, I'll wait for you outside. Oh, okay. I know it is my job to follow Emmy around, but I am not at all interested in hearing her talk to this girl. Does she even want me here? Well, I kind of want to go outside because I want to know what's up with Rod. I feel like he likes Victoria. And I kind of want to get him mad because, you know, we're supposed to escort Emmy anyway. I want to go outside. I'm going outside, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, these names are somewhat weird. I hope this is the wrong option, too. Because we're supposed to be protecting Emmy, but, you know, we're going to go outside. Like, what if there's, like, a secret murderer in the store? And then she gets stabbed. And then, you know. I want to go outside, though, guys. Because I want to know what's up with Rod. I'm pretty sure he'll be mad at us, too. And this could be my option, my time to slap him in the face. Hi Momo, do you think a magical school anime with water elevators be a bad idea? Sorry, what do you mean by water elevators? Do what you want? I'm going outside because I know Rod will be mad at us if we don't stay with Emmy. And he'd be like, what do you want? Like, you know what I mean? I just want to get mad. I'm going outside. My time might be better spent trying to improve Rod's opinion of- Wait, okay, wait, can I go back? Why are we- If I could get him to tell me precisely what I've done wrong, I can make up for it. I hope that would be a good deed. I curtsy to the two girls. Excuse me, your highness. I shall wait outside with Rod. I cough to clear my throat. With the prince. Okay, I won't be long. Tell me this was the wrong option. Please. Momo's being cringe again. What do you mean, F? I moved to stand next to Rod, who was leaning against the wall. Is he mad at us? Okay, wow. I mean, he's kind of cute. But it's because I like that little bunny. That bunny is adorable. As in an elevator that are waterfalls. So the people go into the water and go up and down. Like, do they swim up? And then do they, like, go down? Momo's trying to romance all the roots. Also, Momo, I want to go annoy Rod. I want to annoy him. Because he's so mean. Rod sighs in annoyance. Why do you keep on following me? I knew it. He's mad at us. He's mad. Tell me how to rectify whatever wrong I have done to your family. This again? I cannot help but scowl at Rod's answer. This is definitely the wrong answer. You spout all this nonsense about goodness, but refuse to help me. How is that good? You haven't even given me any reason to help you. What? If you're not serious about genuinely learning how to be good, then I'm not interested in helping you. Okay, I don't like him. Rod is misunderstood? Okay, Margaret, we'll see. Maybe I can catch him off guard by bringing up his response in the toy shop just now. Fine, then I'll make it a normal conversation. Who is Victoria to you? Oh, we're gonna piss him off! Yes! Has she done something to hurt your family too? Victoria is a childhood friend. She is not like you at all. I just love poking my nose into their business and annoying him. I just like the bunny. I like the bunny too. He is a tsundere. Yeah, I guess they're kind of annoying at the start. Rod looks away from me and absently kicks a pebble on the ground. Why did we get a crystal? That was the right option? He was annoyed at us. Bruh, I want the wrong action. I'm sad. Why are we getting the right options? I thought it was the wrong one because the crystal didn't pop up for a while. Hello, what's up, Morella? This was the right option. I don't like Rod. This is none of your business. I sigh, disappointed with Rod's reaction. Rod turns away from me as Emmy exits the shop. Ready to go? Emmy nods with a small smile. The two of us begin to make our way to the palace again. Bruh. By the time we return to the palace, evening has fallen. I hope we're not late for dinner. The minute the carriage door opens, we are greeted by two familiar faces. Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras stand before us. Princess Emmy, Prince Rod, I was on my way to look for you when Sir Mithras informed me of your whereabouts. He glares at the knight escort and the knights shrink back. Sir Alcaster turns sharply to me afterwards. His eyes narrowed. Why? Mama really be like, getting that bad ending would be fun. I mean, it would be. At the same time, no, I just want that bad ending. Why is he looking at me like that? Yeah, why are you looking at me like that? It was getting late and the queen was worried. I'm so sorry. Princess Emmy, Prince Rod, it is almost time for dinner. Please, let me escort you inside. Sir Mithras gestures for them to follow him. I was about to follow them when Sir Alcaster suddenly moves to block my path. Who the hell are you? His eyes are cold. He opens his mouth to say something, but then closes and shakes his head. You are dismissed, girl. You may go back to your quarters. But that is an order. His gaze is piercing. Even when I was the princess, I was not able to stand up to that gaze. Yes, sir. Man, I don't like Sir Alcaster. Look at those bushy-ass eyebrows. He needs to get them trimmed. You're catching feelings for who? You're catching feelings for what? The bad ending be looking kinda tasty though. It do be looking kinda tasty. After dinner, I made my way back to the room assigned to me. As I walked down the hall, I noticed Rod heading in my direction. Or why is he coming near us? Rod? He suddenly grabs my arm and pulls me way down the... Bruh! The flip! Please kill me. Where are you taking me? Rod does not answer and just continues moving until we reach an unfamiliar door. What is going on? Rod cuts me off by placing a finger on my... Oh, okay, why is he putting his finger on his lips, boys? Mama going for the bad ending this entire time. And then when she starts to like Rod, she's kind of like, wait, no, I'm not going to get the bad ending, am I? That's literally what's going to probably happen. This place. Why are we in the dungeons? I've heard of this place before, but never seen it. Is this a secret passage that leads into town? Rod does not answer me. He simply keeps walking and I see no other option but to trail after him. How is it that you know this place? He refuses to answer. Are you deaf? Yeah, are you deaf? Rod suddenly stops and I bump into his back. I stumble back with a scowl. You ask too many questions, but because you refuse to answer any of them. I glare back at him until Rod makes an exasperated sound. Lady Parfait is the one who told me about this passage. It makes sneaking out of the palace easier. Parfait? She did not give me any explanation as to how she knew of this place. There are only meant to be two copies of the keys. The king has one and Sir Alcaster has the other. Then why do you have a key? Don't tell me you stole it from the king. I'm not a thief. Yeah, I feel like I'm cheating as well. Lady Parfait also has a copy. She saw fit to provide me with a key for my own use. What? How does Parfait have a key to this place? You'll have to ask her that yourself. Once we step into town, I realize where it is that we are headed. We are going back to the Marchen. Please, can we stay? Dolores the first person we see as soon as we enter the Marchen. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. Delora, you... Rod's glare silences me. Wow. He steps forward and points back at me, gaze icy. She is not staying at the palace. Please, let me stay. In the Marchen. What? Delora raises an eyebrow. Why is that? She works there now. I do not know what game you are playing, but I will not be part of it. Excuse me? This is not a game. I do not want you meddling in my life as you meddled with hers. The room's temperature drops several degrees. Dolores stares at Rod, her expression suddenly lacking any emotion. With all due respect, Your Highness, I do not want to meddle with your wallowing. But just because you do not wish to break your curse doesn't mean that others shouldn't want to either. You should be humbled that our princess here thought you would be able to help her. Rod raises an eyebrow. Where is Lady Parfait? Of course you want to talk to Parfait, because she puts things nicely. Fine, I'll fetch her. Please. No, you will go back to the palace. No, I'm staying in the Marchen. I don't care. Delora curtsies as she sweeps out of the room. We could have went for Rumple. Rumple's like 10 times better than this dude. Rod sighs. He clearly looks irritated, but he doesn't put a voice to his agitation. Also, you know what, guys? I actually like Rumple more than him. Like, even though Rumple's a really bad name, but like, you know, now that we're alone in the empty room, the silence is deafening. Yeah, why do you want me out of the palace, Rod? Why do you want me out of the palace? I don't even want to know about you. Why do you want me out of the palace, dude? I don't want to get to know him. I don't want to know why you want to break your curse either, because I don't want to break your curse. Why do you want me out of the palace? Yeah, I don't want to know more about him. Like, what if he actually opens up? Yeah, I want to be mean. Yeah, why do you want me out of the palace? Let's add some sass in there, you know? Why do you want me out of the palace, honey? The further away you are from my family, the better. I'm after hating him even more? Bruh, that's my, like, true father right there. I glare at him. Glare at him, Momo. Glare at him. Your reaction is completely unwarranted. I'm trying to make up for what I've done in the past. Only because you are being forced to. Why is that the right option? What? This is nonsense. I'm getting the wrong option next time. I don't care. I'm getting the wrong option. Why would that make any difference? Besides, I'm still willing to help you break your curse, even though it appears you do not want to. I do not realize the anger inside of me at first, and then I notice that my hands are fists and that I am shaking. Punch him. You were angry at me for treating your family with unkindness, and yet you did not treat me with any respect or kindness either. Excuse me? Punch. Punch. I realize that this is the angriest I've felt in a long time, and it makes my words fall out of my mouth. You are guilty of the same disrespect you hold me accountable for. We are both being cruel to family, aren't we? Yeah, that's right, Momo. That's right. Sass him! Sass him! Rod's eyes are ablaze as he stalks towards me. He stops right in front of me, his mouth pressed into a firm line. Okay, get your face out of me first, right? As you are so fond of telling Emmy, we do not share any blood. The only thing pulling us together is the king, and you do not share his morals. Him liking her anyways? What's Rod's curse? Rod's curse is mermaid curse. I want to get out of him. I want to go into Rumple's. Remember this, Momo. You will never be part of my family. Where's the knife, guys? Where's the knife? Everyone, where is it? Where's the fists? We need to... You know, my fist would really look glad punching his cheek right now. And I will never see you as a sister. That was so rude. The audacity. Rod is cancelled. Rumple is ugly. What do you mean? Rumple is way better than Rod with the way he's treating us. At least Rumple is paying attention to us and being nice in some sort of way. Like, even though it's really flirty. Rod storms out of the reception just as Delora enters. Sorry, looks like Parfait wasn't in. She pauses and gives me a wry smile. Seems his partnership is going well. I throw my hands up in anger. He is infuriating, yes, Momo. Not as helpful as you thought. I was surprised you were asking for his help in the first place. All I've been doing today is following around Emmy, and he still finds reasons to snap at me. In his eyes, I can do nothing right, even though I am making an honest effort to break my curse. Delora eyes me and she slides down into her chair. Has he told you anything about his curse? Nothing useful. Here's a knife, Momo. Thank you, Sammy. We'll use it next time. I don't know. We'll see, right? If... Oh, yeah, but he's way better than Rod. He's so mean. Like, if Rod gets better, like, if Rod gets nicer, maybe I'll consider saying meaner stuff to him. But right now, he's being an a-hole, so I'm gonna be an a-hole back to him. Dolores sighs. Boys can be so secretive about the silliest things. You know, that's so true. Rod has always been aware of how to break his curse from the very beginning. Then why hasn't he broken it? I have no idea. I think the only other person who knows the full terms and condition of Rod's curse is Parfait. Parfait? Parfait has known Rod for a while. She convinced him to keep coming to the margin even after he gave up on breaking his curse. Yeah, if you forget about it. Parfait always thinks that working with you will convince Rod to try finding another way to break his curse. Another way? Don't ask me. I don't know much about his curse either. I don't want to know either because I don't want to break it. But if you keep trying, you might convince Rod to talk. I doubt that very much. It seems that all I am doing is convincing Rod that I do not deserve to break my own curse. Delora looks at me curiously for a few minutes, then she grins. I have an idea. If it's another terrible idea. Oh no, this one's way much better. I'll just stick around with you, you know, watch out for you. What? Delora, watch out for me? Wait, what? Oh, she's a doll again! That's so cute! Morella, Rumpel is another dude in here. By the way, guys, Gacha Kawaii Kiwi is my actual sister, so like... Yeah, I don't know why she's in my stream though. Romanceable route? Yeah, I will go for the good ending with Rumpel. I kind of want to know what he is. He's very mysterious. I don't know how Rod's curse works. All I know is the Little Mermaid, so... I am surprised when Dolores suddenly stands before me in her doll form. There's no way you and Rod are going to sort yourselves out without having some kind of help, so I'll be tagging along. It's much easier when I'm travel size, Why do I feel like she'll only make things worse? Come on, then. Dolores somehow manages to jump into the front pocket of my apron, which is thankfully large enough to fit her doll body. Let's go find us a prince and get ourselves back to the palace. Choosing Rod doesn't mean you have to fall in love. Yeah, that's true. It has been more than a week since Rod and I returned to the merchant. He has been avoiding me since... Yeah, avoid me. Thank you. Yo, Milton, my sister's like 10, so I don't know if she will understand. I mean, she's good at the thing, but yeah. Mariah, stay away from Milton. Don't go near him. Anyway, not that we have much not that we have much cause to be around each other nowadays. I'm constantly on my feet preparing for Emmy's ball. This is ridiculous. Can we date Delora and not Rod? I would go for Delora as well. But better to be busy than bored, princess. I stopped for a moment to better balance the pile of fabrics that I am carrying. One of the maids have ordered me to bring this is a designated room so that I can be sorted out. I am being reduced to fetching and carrying, and I have no progress in accomplishing my first good deed. I doubt that simple or following orders from the other maids will help me get my good deed. I feel a shuffling in my pocket and then notice Delora peeking her porcelain face out. Better to obey rather than disobey at least. You're not going to get a good deed being stubborn. Anyways, you got to put yourself out there a bit more, princess. You can't just do whatever is convenient for you, that's not good. Delora has been no help at all. Wait, I recognize this place. Isn't this where your room is? I stop in front of the door to my old bedroom. Ever since I came here, I have been ignoring this room, not wanting to see what the king did during my absence. Do you not want to go in? Why should I? It is not my room. It is not as if it is my room anymore. Oh, you're no fun. Aren't you curious about how it's changed? I would be lying if I said I wasn't. I guess a little peek would not hurt. Oh, it's the same! I step into the room and close the door behind me. It is like stepping into the past. The room is exactly as I left it. It seems completely untouched. That's weird. Moments later, Delora is standing before me in her human form. Bye, Damien. Thank you for joining the stream. You're not nice at all, Milton. What do you mean? My dad is getting me chips, lol. Oh, wow, yum. It looks like someone's been dusting in here. Strange, considering no one remembers who this room even belongs to. I glance around, eyes wide. Everything looks the same. I put the fabrics that I am carrying down on my bed and make my way to the shelf where my dolls are displayed. My eyes pause on a specific doll. Okay, what is that doll? That is a very creepy doll. This one was not here before. Delora raises an eyebrow. Maybe you just don't remember that one because she wasn't very memorable. You do have a lot of dolls after all. You know what? Delora knows us more than we would know ourselves because she's been sitting on our shelf for a year, hasn't she? Hello, what's up? Yes, yeah, I hope I'm saying your name right. Or Morales. No, I know each of my dolls by name. This one is definitely new. She looks very similar to the doll I saw at Victoria's shop. Oh my god, did she get us a new doll? I quickly turn up the sound of the doorknob. My eyes move to Delora, but she has already turned into a doll and tucked herself into a corner of the shelf with the rest of my dolls. Emmy stands in the doorway, eyeing me curiously. Momo, what are you doing here? I made a mistake and thought I was supposed to bring these fabrics here. I hope she does not see through my lie. Emmy shakes her head, smiling. It is not your fault, Momo. You're still getting used to the palace and its many rooms. I get lost here all the time when I first arrived here too. This room is very interesting though. Father expressly ordered that it be kept clean, but otherwise undisturbed. Why would he say that? He won't say why, but apparently this room is very special to him. Maybe it belonged to someone he cherished. Oh, cherished? What a joke. Still, I cannot help but feel hope at her suggestion. I don't think Father would like either of us being in here. We should leave soon. I only came here to put a ribbon on one of the dolls. One of the dolls? Yes, I put one of my dolls here. She walks past me to pick up the doll I did not recognize. I bought this. I know Emily always visited Victoria, but I did not think she liked dolls. She always preferred receiving and buying books, so why does she have this doll? Do you like dolls? Well, I mean, I don't mind them, but I don't usually buy them for myself, no. So why did you buy this one? Emily looks at the doll with a sad smile and shakes her head. I'm not sure. I bought it as a gift, I remember that much. I was going to give it to someone who liked dolls, someone who I wanted to befriend. I don't know why, but it feels right to leave the doll here until I can remember whom I was meant to give to her. She was going to give! Oh, that's so sweet! Emily is silent for a moment before she turns to me with a bright smile. I know you have a delivery to make, but could you come with me to the palace entrance first? That's so cute! Mother's still busy talking with the cook so the fabric can wait. I resist the urge to glare at her. She better not be dragging me around to do more errands. I am expecting a delivery and I might need your help. I thought so. I have no choice but to nod, of course. I begrudging— oh god, my sister's coming upstairs. Morella, no! Go away! Oh yeah, get my plant.
Where's your plant?
Which one is mom talking about? That one? There's 3 of them. 1 and 2.
She said bring all of them.
All of them? One's water. I would help you, but
They're streaming.
here you go. Careful. Thank you. Don't close the door. It's okay. Don't close the door. Careful. Bro. I thought my sister was gonna come up for the very reason of because you guys asked her to come into my room. So I begrudgingly follow Emmy towards the entrance, and there I see the delivery carriage. A familiar person stands beside it. Victoria. Emmy pulls Victoria into a tight hug. I turn my attention away to glare at the number of boxes at the back of the carriage. Emmy is a baby. Yeah, she is. It's so cute. I will no doubt have to help carry them inside. How are the preparations for the ball coming? Emmy's smile seems forced at first, but then eases into something softer. It's going well, I suppose. How about the wedding? Desmond and I have finalized the date. It will be 2 days after your ball. Aw, I can't wait to see you in your wedding dress. Oh, they're so cute. These two always talk so much when they get together. I ignore their chatter as I walk up to the carriage to observe the boxes piled inside. What is in these boxes? Oh. Victoria rushes out to grab one. She hands it to me. I am helping with the ball decorations. I came by with part of the order today. Part of it? Careful, it's a bit heavy. I take the box from her hands and nearly stumble. This is heavy. Emmy should have the male servants do this. Queen Ophelia placed quite a large order. I brought— what? Okay, careful. No, it's too— I'll water it myself. It's okay. Thanks, Brana. Close the door. Yo, Milton, my sister's doing chores right now, so I don't think she can read it. Gotta go. Bye. Bye, Asami. Thank you for joining the stream. Have a good one. Bruh. Oh, the glass baubles and vases? I grip my teeth to shift the box in my arms in attempts to make it easier to hold. I thought you worked at a toy shop. Yes, but we also have aisles dedicated specifically to party decorations. What kind of toy shop is that? Momo, will you be alright? I feel annoyance simmer within me. I am obviously not alright. Emmy reaches out to help me with the box, but she is too late. I have only taken one step forward when the box slides and I stumble. I manage to cradle it in my arms, but its weight is too much for me. Before I hit the ground, I feel strong arms around my waist, pulling me back upright. The box is taken from me. Rod? Fritz! No, where's Fritz? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. My heart and mind are racing, and for a moment, I cannot comprehend what just happened. Wait. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of digging him now. Are you— Oh! He just— I kind of like him. Rod? I glance to the side. I'm shocked to see Rod standing there. The expression on his face gives nothing away, but with our eye close distant, I can see some flicker of emotion in his bright eyes. Concern? Is he mad? Wait, is he worried? I am. Momo, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Rod pushes me and I stumble forward, almost tripping on— Did he just push me? Bruh, I hate him again. Know your limits, Momo. What? I glare at him as anger begins to bubble in my chest. Okay. I'm gonna stay silent and make him feel guilty. Right? I mean, he's obviously expecting us to tell him off. I kind of like him now. This is not good. He's such a tsundere. He is kind of worried. I'm gonna stay silent and make him guilty because he said that. He shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna make him guilty, guys. Or yeah, we shouldn't be telling him off either because he did help us. I'm staying silent. I clench my fist and take a deep breath to try and calm myself. Momo, I want the bad route. I want the bad route too, but I kind of liking him now. He is a tsundere. I will not stoop to his level. I like him. Duh! He is the one being cruel. Not me. True. You shouldn't have I don't want to get the crystals. Can I take it back? That's right, Momo. I want to get... I don't want to see that crystal again! Okay, I will not take responsibilities if you get hurt. Rod, you shouldn't be angry with her for trying to help me. It was my fault for giving her something so heavy. Victoria, what are you doing here? Rod's voice is still cold. Victoria looks startled by his tone. I only came to deliver some of the decoration for the ball. And you thought Emmy and her maid could carry these things on their own? Is he getting mad because of us? Rod, this is not her fault. I am the one who chose to bring Momo with me. I underestimated the size of the order. Victoria was just delivering the surprise. Moms like having that one cliche where it's like you don't want to date him, but they all keep falling for them anyways. Lame-o. That's so true. Why is it so loud? I'm sorry, Milton. Do you want me to turn my voice all the way down to mute? Because I will. Victoria was just delivering the supplies. At least she admits her mistake. I never thought Rod would be so stubborn. Ami's expression softens as she looks at her brother. She looks sad. Rod ignores her and picks up the box that I had been carrying. He begins to walk away before he suddenly stops and glances back at me. Come on. Rod? We're going to call some servants to carry these boxes in. He turns around and begins to walk away. I am Emmy's personal maid, not his. I glance at Emmy, who nods her head. I really am so sorry. Thank you for helping my brother, Momo. I curtsy ever so slightly before running after Rod. Rod, wait. He picks up his pace as if he's trying to lose me. I turn the corner and barely stop myself before running right into Rod's back. What now? Wow, Rod is actually getting like, nicer. I feel he's a tsundere. And also, yeah, you're right. It is like that cliche. Why are you so angry at me today? I've barely even spoken to you. Your mere presence is enough to darken my... Now I all of a sudden don't like him again. I glare at him and cross my arms. Funny, you call me cruel, but right now, you're worse than I ever was. I don't need someone who hasn't even managed a single good deed to lecture me. I hate him. I have to try very hard to resist the urge to slap him. Slap him. Slap him. You deserve it. You were supposed to help me get a good deed. As I said before, I never agreed to this. I still refuse to help you. Bruh. Rod starts walking again and I hurry after him. I cannot help but recall how cold he was with Victoria earlier. I thought they were friends, but he treated her like this at the toy shop too. I'm not a fan of tsunderes, same. You didn't get the notification? It's okay, Angelic Potato. Why were you so angry with Victoria earlier? No reason. I raise an eyebrow when Rod quickly answers the question. Then, you were cold for no reason? You have such a princely disposition. Rod frowns, but he has no rebuke for my words. You must be genuinely cold and unfriendly. Excuse me? That would explain why you treated Victoria as you did. I had thought that you two were childhood friends. Victoria was always closer with Emmy than with me. We may have been friendly once, but we've since become distant? It is none of your business. I feel like Rod and Victoria have a pass. Please get Rod's good route. I kind of want to get the bad route. I'm not gonna lie. He's being misunderstood. It will be all worth it. Margaret, I don't know. I pause as we pass by my door, remembering that I left both the fabrics and Delora inside. I make my way towards the door and open it. What are you doing? None of your business. Bruh, we're so sassy towards him. Enjoyed your field trip? I frown when I see her sitting on my bed in human form. What would you have done if it wasn't me? Us witches have a sense for these things. Delora? Rod slowly enters the room. It's nice to see you here, Lady Delora. Oh, Sebby's talking now. Nice to see you too, little Sebby. Why are you here? Delora shrugs as she inspects her nails. I thought I would help the princess here since someone doesn't seem very willing. Rod furrows his eyebrows at her. I didn't... Yes, I know. You didn't sign up for this. Bruh, Rod's so stubborn. Do you really think you have a choice, Rod? Dora looks at Rod pointedly. You know the consequences if this fails. Rod looks away, expression conflicted. Consequences? What are you talking about? Consequences for not helping me with my curse? Rod sighs heavily before turning back to Delora. He does not pay attention to me. Okay, Marilla. Damn, I have to go already. Bye guys. Bye Angelic. Thanks for popping in though. See you next time. I am not the right person for this. Oh wait, why is he sad looking? Doesn't matter what you think. The princess thought you were. So suck it up, and do your job. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Rod is silent for a few moments before he finally faces me, looking resigned. I will help you then, but don't expect me to change my opinions of you. Sebby's the one talking most of the time. Rod is mute if you don't remember. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I just thought Sebby was just there, but okay. Oops. It's not like I was expecting you in the first place. Delora grins with her clear triumph. Good talk. Rod sighs. In order to achieve your good deeds, you're going to need to mend what you broke before. I feel I already know what he is going to say. My sister always wanted to be your friend, so you must do that. Show her kindness and you'll be able to get your first good deed through her. Show her kindness, huh? Delora decides to stay in my room for the time being, saying that she believes Rod will be able to help me for now. Later, I make my way to the dining room with the fabrics and see Emmy and Ophelia inside. Momo! Ah, I see you have the fabric, thank you. Ophelia takes the topmost sample of fabric and begins to inspect as Emmy walks up to me. Where's Rod? He returned to his studies. Oh right, he has history lessons today. And I am yet to finish my history homework, which is due tomorrow. As Emmy muses aloud, I ponder what Rod told me earlier. I must become Emmy's friend. But is that really a good deed? Rod don't look so cute anymore. Arena was like, my type has changed. I hope Rod didn't send the servant out before he went back to his room. I wanted to tell him that Victoria and I had already called in guards to bring the boxes inside. Maybe he decided to start his lesson earlier so that he could make your dance lesson this evening. Dance lesson? Father wanted to hire the best dance instructor in Angie, but I honestly feel more comfortable with Rod teaching me. He's a good dancer, so Father has allowed it. That is a surprise. I did not know that Rod could dance. He dances? He used to prefer singing, but then... Ophelia trails off. I know that she is talking about the fairy tale curse, but I did not expect her to divulge such information to a maid like myself. He's decided to focus on his dancing for the few oh my god, so Rod liked singing? That's so sad, and then he became mute. To be fair, that kind of really suits his personality. Like the Little Mermaid. Like the mermaid loves singing, you know, if you remember. Ophelia glances down at the fabric, then looks up and smiles at me. Mama, would you mind helping with this? I obediently walk over to the fabric Ophelia wants me to look through. They are apparently samples for the tablecloths that will be used during the ball. The ball, for all my English. This is going to be a long day. A long day. Bruh. Rod comes immediately to the throne room after his history lessons to start on his dance lessons with Emmy. I am only standing here because it is my responsibility as a personal maid to watch over as she practices. I watch as she steps out of rhythm and Rod sighs at her. You're doing it wrong. That's the 10th time. Sorry. Again. Man, he's rough. They start from the beginning and I am unable to stifle my own sigh when Emmy messes up the same step again. This would make the 11th time. I really am terrible at this. Would you rather have the royal dance instructor teach you? He has more experience in teaching than I do. Oh no, I really do want you to teach me, Rod. Poor Emmy. I'm sorry that I'm such a slow learner. Imagine liking Rod, Titanium, Margaret's here. You're always good at everything. Singing, dancing, cooking. Prince Rod cooks? What? Yes, Rod does cook. He's very good at it. You didn't have to tell her that, Em. Oh, he looks kinda cute now. Not gonna lie. Does it really matter? I love bragging about how talented my little brother is. I see a tinge of pink in Rod's cheek as he turns. Why is he getting cuter? Okay, he's kinda getting cuter. I don't want the bad end. Is he embarrassed? He's kinda cute though. Yeah, she's such an angel. I'm entitled to my own opinions. That's right. We're all entitled. We all have our own types anyway, so... Wait, I just skipped that sentence. So can I date me instead if you want to? He's so short. And Reno's like, I like tall men. I wish I was as talented as you, Rod. I had always thought Emmy was overly optimistic. She always seemed to bounce back with a smile no matter how many times I pushed her away. Now I cannot help but reconsider that thought. Yes, Momo! Character development! Still, seeing her like this only irritates me. Okay. We went up and then we went down. Pitying yourself will get you nowhere. Not everyone can be perfect at everything when they first start out. Emmy's like, what? I remember when Mother gave me a similar lesson. She was always such a harsh teacher and she hated when I showed weakness in front of her. She made me practice until I had perfected whatever it was she wanted me to do. Failure was never an option. I never had time for self-pity. Instead of worrying for yourself, just try harder. Let failure inspire you to do better. Momo, that was... She's right, Rod. What? Was he about to shout at me? Dude, Jin is super tall and he's like killing people with the perfect moves. My man! Oh my god, I love Jin, honestly. He's actually really, really cool. Instead of me, I love him, but it's like 911, hello? Instead of complaining, I should be working harder. I let an exasperated sigh and crossed my arms. You always look at your feet whenever you reach the underarm turn. Instead, focus on counting your steps and let Prince Rod lead you. Worrying too much on your next step is what puts you off rhythm. Emmy stares at me. Can you dance, Momo? I can. Why? Wow, that's amazing! There's nothing amazing about me being able to dance. Her praise makes me embarrassed regardless. Maybe I could learn faster seeing someone else do the dance first. Are we dancing with Rod? What are you talking about? Yeah, what are we talking about? It might be easier to copy the steps if I can have someone perform them first. She turns to me suddenly, eyes bright. No, get your hands away from me. Would you help me? I'm meant to assist Emmy in any way that I can, but dancing with her brother? Refuse! No way am I dancing with Rod. I don't want to dance with Rod. I'm saying no. I'm sorry. I'm refusing. I don't want to dance. Even if I do agree, I doubt Rod would even want to dance with me. Please, wrong option. You cannot learn how to dance by watching someone. You have to practice these steps yourself. But If you need a break, you can just say so, Em. Accept? No, I'm saying no, because I don't want to dance with Rod. Why are we saying yes? That'll make her sad? Yeah, but I don't want Rod's hands on me. Oh, now you're gonna make me feel bad. Okay, Margaret's getting mad at me. I'm sad. I'm sorry, Margaret. You can play the game by yourself, though. Sorry for making you uncomfortable, Momo. Let's just continue our practice, Rod. Emmy smiles at me, but it's obvious that she looks more disheartened now. Rod looks at his sister before shaking his head. He turns to walk toward me. He holds his hand out. Wait, what? Hold the freak. Hold up. Would you dance with me? No. What? Tell me this is the wrong option. I don't see a crystal. Rod, you fool! Attack Momo! What do you mean? Rod leans closer to me and speaks in a lower voice. Play along. This is just for Emmy. Bro, I got the crystal anyway, and I said no! Oh, bro, don't get mad at me. It's right. That was right. Yeah, I want to make my decisions. Guys, get the game. It was still right anyway. See, Margaret, if you said yes, you wouldn't have got that crystal, right? You wouldn't have gotten that crystal. So, let me take the lead. The last time Rod puts his hand on Momo, Martin, OMG, yes, I'm starting to like him. That's so true. See, if you said yes, guys, y'all were attacking me for saying no, and then I got the option right. Y'all be mean. Y'all see that skills. I didn't want the good ending, no. No, this game is free. Enchanted Roses, it's free. It's on Steam. You can just download it for free. He's actually curious about your dancing, princess. Oh, Sebby's talking. Rod? Rod's curious? I'm surprised when Sebby suddenly whispers to me. I can tell it is Sebby by the change of the pitch in his note. Okay, I think Sebby likes... Oops. Okay, Sebby, I love you. You're so cute. Sorry, Rod. Rod glares at Sebby before looking at me again. Well? No attacking Momo. That's right. I forbid attack on me, okay? No attacking. I shift my gaze to Emmy, who is practically beaming. I sigh and take Rod's hand. I know Emmy does not like treating me as a maid, but this is a little too much. Fine. Just this once. See, we're dancing anyway. I put my hand on his shoulder. Bro, he's looking at me. Don't attack her choosing different choices. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I kind of like the reaction, but at the same time, that was a bit too far. Y'all were like screaming WTF at me. So, that's pretty not hot. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, Rod's kind of okay. I'm kind of starting to tiny bit like him if he changes his attitude. You know? I put my hand on his shoulder and he places his hand on the small of my back. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. I don't know where that is, but okay. What happened? Asami, they were all screaming at me for saying no to dancing, and it was the right option anyway. This is hilarious. Rod looks at me, but quickly averts his gaze. Oh, is he shy? Is something wrong? I didn't think I would ever have to dance with you is all. Neither did I. What? I mean, like, Momo, he's gotta look at his dance partner and he's dancing. We love the mats that are hard to get. No, I don't like them. What? Oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah. Rod looks at me again. This time he has an uncomfortable scowl on it. Why is he getting angry? He's not the only one uncomfortable here. We both start dancing and I mentally start counting the steps. It's been a long time since I last danced with anyone, but the steps come to me naturally. The dance is rather simple. While Rod and I move stiffly, I cannot help but notice his careful footwork. I realize that Rod really is a pretty decent dancer. Of course, I would never openly admit that. When we stop, I hear Emmy clapping her hands as she looks at the both of us in awe. You really are a good dancer. Imagine liking men. True. Thank you so much for showing me the steps. Now I know for sure what to do during that part. I just shrug at her before stepping back into the corner. Emmy takes her position in front of Rod once more. This time, she has a bright smile on her face. I cannot believe something as simple as that has made her so happy. At the end of the day, Emmy has managed to do the steps correctly. She tells me many times how grateful she is for the help. See, even though we said no, Emmy's happy. That's all that matters. After practice, I return to my room and retire to bed. I think about how happy Emmy was. How could such a small thing make a person so happy? Oh my god, you stepped out of rhythm again, Momo. But mother, this is really hard. A princess never complains. You must perfect this waltz by tomorrow. Otherwise, I will not let you play with your dolls for the day. But if you have any time for objections, you have time to push yourself harder. Oh my god, this mom. We're back to the memories, guys. The simplest form of ballroom dancing is actually shown how to dance on Curious George. Random fun fact. Really? That's cool. So we are trying to get the good ending? We'll see, Asami. If he gets better in the next, I'll go for him. I don't like the mom. I don't like the mom either. She's a bit sketchy. I wish that Emmy was a dating option. Same. I honestly wish that too. Now, once again, from the top. Oh, that's cool though. Wait, was that a new chapter? Okay, we'll keep going. I have a lot of time. The following days are uneventful. Emmy continues her dance lessons with Rod. Her steps are still far from perfect, but I can tell that she's improved since my demonstration with Rod. Meanwhile, Rod still chooses to ignore me most of the time, though I have noticed that he is less cold than usual. At least he does not snap at me for no good reason anymore. Though Dolores is no longer assisting me, she insists on staying in my room more often. She says that there is something important she wants to investigate, and I cannot even guess what it might be. I prefer not having her around. Her constant chattering makes it difficult in focusing on anything. Yeah, it's called the box step, and if you rotate its steps in a counterclockwise, it's considered ballroom dancing apparently. Oh, that's cool. I want to see. I'll take a look. You got in trouble. What do you mean you got in trouble? Right now, I am still trying to figure out how I can achieve my first good deed. Almost 3 months have passed since I was first cursed, but I have yet to complete my first good deed. These are my thoughts as I head back to my sleeping quarters after dinner that night. Emmy excused me long ago, insisting that I go to my own room before she went to hers. I am walking down the hallway when I notice Rod heading down a familiar path. I follow after him. Are you going to the march-in? Oh god, Rod. Rod jumps and turns around. The surprise in his face quickly fades into annoyance. Don't do that again. Oh, he got scared. And no, not today. Since I came here, I found out that Rod occasionally sneaks out of the palace at night through the secret passage to go to the march-in. Even now, I am still confused as to why he goes there. He said before that he had given up on breaking his curse, which makes me wonder why he still visits. It also makes me wonder why he would refuse to break his curse in the first place. Is he okay being that way that he is? Or is his curse just really difficult to break? Why were you cursed, Rod? I am not answering that question. Why? I cannot help you break your curse if you refuse to tell me anything. I told you before that I do not need help. I'm kind of curious to know what his curse is, because it's the Little Mermaid, right? Isn't like Ariel, like in the real story, doesn't she actually like attempt to kill the prince? But then she fails and then turns into sea foam or something. And then in the happy version, she gets married. So I don't know how that relates to Rod, but okay. I don't know. It seems like he likes Victoria though, so I don't know. But I chose you as my partner. You helped me and I helped you. It is highly likely that breaking Rod's curse would also count as a good deed. Rod scowls at me and crosses his arms. I'm afraid that isn't how this works at all. The sound of footsteps keeps me from coming back with a retort. We both turn to see Sir Alcaster approaching us. Prince Rod, good evening. Bro, I don't like him. Turns to Seafoam. Dude, I love that. What do you mean Yeah, it's Seafoam, isn't it? Good evening, Sir Alcaster. Sir Alcaster turns to me and raises an eyebrow. Shouldn't you be attending to Princess Emmy? Rod silenced me with a look. He moves to stand in front of me, shielding me from Sir Alcaster's gaze. We were just about to go to her. Let's go, Momo. Thanks. Okay, so... Oh, let's date him? Let's date who? If you're talking about Sir Alcaster Arena, your standards are... wow. Look at his eyebrows, they need trimming. Rod strides away and I quickly curtsy to Sir Alcaster before following after Rod. I can still feel Sir Alcaster's eyes on my back as I walk away. I try my best to suppress a shudder. Rod and I walk through the hallway in silence. We both stop in our tracks when we hear the clattering of silverware. I look around and realize that the sound has come from behind a set of door that is slightly open. The dining hall? Oh no! That's Emmy's voice. I don't like him. I don't like him either, Sakura. He's a bit weird. Bye, good night. Bye, Asami. Have a good one. We do not see Emmy when we enter the room, but there is a dazzling array of cutlery set out on the table. Emmy? Emmy surprises us both by crawling out from beneath the table. She flashes us an embarrassed smile as she gets to her feet, holding several forks and knives in her hand. Oh, she's so precious. What are you doing here? You should be getting ready for bed. Sorry. I eyed the silverware on the table. I thought I could practice before I sleep today. It has already been an incredibly long day for her, and she is still doing this? I watch as Emmy puts the cutlery back into the table in the wrong place. You need to rest, Em. I will after I practice the placement one last time. She smiles at him before returning to the table. She's so cute. She's trying to, like... Yeah, Ariel lost her voice and Rod lost his, right? Yeah, that's the thing, Enchanted. I don't know how it's relating to Rod. I can't think of anything that would relate. Maybe it's like... I don't know. Maybe he has to be nicer? Who knows? The thing is, though, Ariel was already nice. Yeah, she's so innocent. She's like such a baby. It's so cute. I don't know why a person would need so much cutlery. One fork, one spoon, and one knife should be more than enough for any meal. And all of these glasses, if I recall correctly, this one is for water, this one is for red wine, and this one is for white wine? Let's give her the correct answer. That's not nice. Let's give her the correct answers. We want to help her, right? I wouldn't point out the mistakes because I feel like it's a bit mean to her. Let's give her the correct answer. That flute is for champagne. The other is for sherry. Oh, she smiled. Oh, that's so cute. She's so innocent. Let's date a table. No, I want to date Emmy. She's so freaking cute. Oh, right. But there are two more. The other is for juice, and the other glass is for dessert wine. The dessert wine glass will only be used during the dessert course, and the juice glass is only used when juice is being served as a course. Otherwise, it is placed next to the water goblet. I see. I see Rod staring at me out of the corner of his eyes. His lips twitch before he turns back to his sister. Is he mad? It looked like he was about to smile. Wait, what? I thought, oh, he did it. Okay, I just care that Emmy is happy. Then what are these for? Emmy points out the group of forks in front of her. You see, you use those every day, Your Highness. You should know the answer. Emmy points at them as she rattles off names. Dinner fork, fish fork, salad. Correct. Oh my god, she's so happy! She's so cute! The table is now our husband. Oh, the table is ours now. That table do be looking tasty and colorful though. You know so much about Etik too. You're really incredible, Momo. You make a better noblewoman than I do. Even if I told her I was a noble, it's not as if she would believe me. I just read a lot about all of these things. You read and know enough to put them in practice? That's amazing! Especially since you haven't been with us so long, right, Rod? Rod shrugs. He does not. Much to my surprise, disagree. Perhaps you should be my teacher, Momo. I can learn so quickly from you. Oh, she must be protected. Yeah, she must. Emmy quickly straightens out the cutlery. Now that I think about it, I have come to realize that Emmy is much more than she appeared to be. It is probably because I am forced to spend so much more time with her as a maid. She is different, she is flawed, and not as conceited and more humble than I originally thought. Aww. Maybe I should try lending her a hand. Yes, Momo! Help her! I may not be one of your tutors, but if you need help with your lessons, just ask me and I'll do what I can for you. Momo? I glance at Rod, who is again wearing that expression of surprise. What? I don't care about you, Rod. I care about Emmy. She's so cute. She's the cutest. She is. I shift my attention to Emmy once again. You only have 1 month left to prepare, and as your personal maid, I feel my responsibility to help you use whatever ways I can. Oh, she's crying, Momo. Emmy wipes her eyes with the back of her hand, and that's when I notice something glistening on her cheek. Is she crying? She's such a crybaby. You're extremely kind, Momo. Aw, thank you. I will definitely take you up on that offer. I am still looking at Emmy when I catch a faint glow coming from the pendant of my chest. We got a good deed! What just happened? Oh, what a pretty necklace you have, Momo. Thank you. Anyway, for now I think the both of us would benefit with some sleep. After escorting Emmy back to her room, I walk into the hallway in a daze. What was that light? It seems you actually managed to obtain your first good deed. We did it! I did not know he was still here. I look at my pendant, astonished at what I see. Oh my god, this is so cute! What the frick? A piece of the glass slipper? I gingerly touch the new piece that is hanging next to my existing glass slipper pendant. It is real! You're not too bad after all. Okay, he's nice. He's nice. Did he just compliment me? Yes, he did, Momo. What? Rod turns away. Nothing. He walks away, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Oh, that's so cute. Spoil her, expose her to the world. I think there's 10 chapters. I might be able to get this finished today, but who knows. Good morning, Your Highness. Would you like to play with us? You want to play with me? Yeah, come play with us. We'll have lots of fun. Well, please, just for a little while. Maybe I can. Momo, what are you doing in front of the gates? Mother? Good morning, Your Majesty. We were just wondering if the princess wants to come play with us. No, Princess Momo does not want to play with you. But Mother, I do. Enough idle chatter. We must go. It is almost time for your dance lessons. But, Momo, do not make me repeat myself. Yes, Mother. That's so sad. She got left. Also, we're getting more, 10 chapters. Okay. 2 to 3 hours. Okay, we might be able to finish it. It's halfway, right? Okay, maybe not. I don't want to jinx. Ew, it's her mom, yeah. It is dawn when I wake up. As much as I want to continue sleeping, I have no choice but to get up and prepare for the day. The last thing I need is an annoying lecture from the head maid. I have almost come to become accustomed to waking up this early, even if I do not enjoy it. As soon as my preparations are made, I begin to make my way toward Emmy's room, should she wake early. I am about halfway there when I hear familiar voices standing far ahead of me, are Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras. Are you sure this is going to work? Have a little faith in me, my friend. Friends? We are not friends. Sir Alcaster narrows his eyes, then turns abruptly to look at me. Ah, Miss Momo, was it? Sir Mithras, Sir Alcaster. Have you been eavesdropping, my child? He has no reason to be angry at me. If they were talking about something confidential, they should not have been openly talking about it in the hallway. I am on my way to Prince Emmy's room, sir. That is why I am here. I coolly look at Sir Alcaster, who looks like he's about to pop a vein. I cannot help but feel satisfied. Oh god, I really hate him. Sir Mithras is a little cute. Arino, that's because you have a thing for bad guys. In just a few steps, he is suddenly looming over me. I have never seen Sir Alcaster look so angry before. What is going on? Yes, Rod, protect me. Rod is now walking towards us with a scowl on his face. Sir Alcaster notices this and quickly steps back. This was just a little misunderstanding, Your Highness. Rod glances at me, his eyes narrowing. Great. I am sure he's going to blame me for this too, even though I did nothing. Wait, what? Much to my surprise, Rod puts himself between me and Sir Alcaster. What? Are you alright, Momo? He is worried about me? What? I slowly nod. Rod turns back to Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras. If you don't have any business with Momo, I'll be taking her with me. Emmy is already waiting for her. Sir Alcaster stares at me for a few moments before bowing down to Rod. Of course, Your Highness. Thank you. Rod turns to me again, his expression solemn. Shall we? He walks off before waiting for my reply. I look back at Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithras one last time before chasing after him. Okay, it's obvious that they're going to try something. I love him now. I kind of like him too. He's cute. But I still like Claude more. The both of us spend the next few minutes walking in silence. Rod has not said a thing since my encounter with Sir Mithras and Sir Alcaster. Are you okay? What? He already asked me that before. Is he really that worried? Okay, we're gonna say I'm fine. I'm not. We're fine. We're Gucci. I'm surprised by the look on Rod's face at my response. His expression is soft, so unlike his usual scowl. Rod here is pretty worried about you. Sebby! I'm Gucci. Big Gucci. Oh wait, he's blushing? Rod glares at Sebby, his cheeks tinged pink. Sebby chuckles. Sorry, Rod. Wait, I forgot. I was going to ask you guys what you would have put, but oops. Big brain moment. Sorry, Rod. Your thoughts ring so loudly in your mind, I can't help but say them aloud. This is not the first time Sebby has told me about what Rod is thinking. Yeah, Sebby is cute. Who the F? Sebby is this little bunny, Reno. If you don't know, just heads up. It's the one that's speaking for him because Rod is actually mute and he doesn't actually have a voice. So, yeah. My love. Margaret's like, my love. Sebby's cute. Exposed. Yeah, that's so true. Rod reaches out and pinches Sebby's face. His cowl return. No. Ow, ow, ow. I'm sorry, okay? But next time, try not to think too loudly. You said that Emmy was waiting for me. I did not expect her to be up so early. Where is she? I lied. Oh, what? He lied to help me out of that situation? Oh, I thought he was just like a little child. No, Sebby's a little bunny. Why are you helping me? Because while you're here, you are my responsibility. I may lose the role, but I will still uphold it. Oh, Sebby's funny. Is bunny? Yeah. He kind of sounds like Sebastian from Black Butler, but okay. Besides, you don't need a reason to help someone in need. Help someone in need? I remember Parfait and Delora telling me before that being good often involves helping others who are in need. Now that I've helped you, I'll be taking my leave now. I have fencing lessons to attend. Rod starts to walk off but then stops and turns back to me. Don't get yourself into too much trouble. I won't be there all the time to save you. Oh, Rod is, like, protected. That's so cute. I glare at him and cross my arms. I am not a damsel in distress, your highness. I do not need your help. Rod snorts before turning away from me and walking away. Aww. Later that day, I watch Emmy finish her éthique lessons. I can tell that the teacher is impressed with her progress. Emmy is able to correctly name all the glasses and cutlery. She's not so slow a learner. I had come here earlier in the day to better teach Emmy about proper dinner éthique. It turns out that my lesson was valuable. You have shown great improvement, your highness. I am glad that you have been diligent with your studies. No doubt you'll be ready for the ball soon. Emmy smiles, her cheeks turn pink. Thank you. I wouldn't have done it without the help of a friend. Emmy glances at me briefly and smiles gently. I really owe her a lot. That is wonderful. I am so glad that you have met such a dedicated friend, your highness. Friend? Is that really what I am to her? But princesses do not have maids as friend. Our royal does not mingle with commoners, especially not with servants. Mother told me that. Emmy does not treat me as a maid, but she cannot possibly think of me as a friend. Man, her mom. My love is for you, Rod. No, she didn't see. No, I didn't post it. That's the thing. I didn't at her. After the teacher gives Emmy several books to study for their next lesson, she ends the lesson and excuses herself. Emmy approaches me and grasps my hands. Emmy, you're so cute! Thank you so much, Momo. I wouldn't have passed without your help. All I did was repeat the things your teacher taught you. But you're different. I raised an eyebrow at her. Different? I tend to get nervous in my lessons, but my teachers are strict and intimidating. I cave beneath the pressure. But with you, well, I feel more comfortable around you. It's probably because we're almost the same age and your lessons feel more casual. So thank you. I'm very grateful to you. She looks down at the ground shyly. I hope it's alright that we're friends. I furrow my eyebrows at her. Why would you even want to be friends with a maid? You're supposed to be making friends with nobles, not the servant. Emmy frowns and I can feel her deflate. She walks toward the window and sigh. I tried. They may not say anything, but I can feel them slightly judging me. I wasn't born a princess, and I feel that they judge everything that I do. They think that I smile too much, that I'm not regal enough. They feel that I am too clumsy or too cheerful. Well, Emmy definitely does not act like a noble. I cannot say I blame the nobles for being skeptical of her. Oh no, she's like, oh, I love her so much. I only just found out about this game too. Oh yeah, it's so cute. Being with them suffocates me. I do my best to act like a princess, but they all look at me. It's as if they're waiting for me to make a mistake. Then they all have an excuse to jeer at me. Every girl dreams of becoming a princess, and yet this is not my dream. I really just miss being a normal girl. I miss my freedom. I look at her, thoughtful. I think I can understand what Emmy's feeling. Just like me, she was thrown into a world she was not ready to be a part of. Right now, we have no choice but to fit in. She never wanted my title in the first place, yet I accused her of stealing it. Have you told your mother about how you feel? Emmy shakes her head. Oh, no, not the king either. I don't want to think that I'm ungrateful. That's why I'm trying my best to become accustomed to all of this. Oh. Okay, Marilla, see ya. I cross my arms. But you are not happy. I'm not. Everyone just assumes that I'm happy because I smile a lot. She barely opens up to anyone, and yet she opened up to me. Oh my god, she's so cute! Had I been given the choice before, I was cursed. I would never have listened to her. You should tell them how you feel rather than just keeping it to yourself. Otherwise, the stress will continue to accumulate on your shoulders. I wish I could be more honest with them, I really do. I envy you for being able to speak your mind. She envies me? Emmy takes a deep breath and sighs. The frown fades with the sigh and is quickly replaced by a fragile smile. I'm sorry for ranting to you like that. I must have bored you with my story. I used to get so annoyed with her, but now that I've seen the side of her, I suppose she's not terrible at first as I had first thought. Oh, I remember. I remember that mother wanted to see me after my lessons today. Yeah, she's so cute, bruh. Allow me to escort you to the queen then. Thank you. Why does this feel like Emmy's route rather than Rod's? Yeah, it does. It honestly does. Imagine we unlock a secret lover route. Oh, that'd be amazing. Days pass without any real conflict. I run into Sir Alcaster again in the hallways, but his eyes pass over me as if I am something to be ignored. Dolora, who had been ignoring me as soon as she had been busy with other priorities, returned to the merchant yesterday to discuss some important things with Parfait. It is not as if she has been with any help since she came here. She mostly stays in my room while I run around doing errands for Emmy and taking on other chores as they are handed to me. Right now, I am headed to the palace gates as I hurry to meet Emmy. She is going out to town to meet Victoria again, and I was told to meet her here. Momo! Fritz! Okay, Fritz is coming. I turn around to see Fritz walking in my direction. Ever since I told him to refer to me by my name, he has been stumbling over not using my title. I rarely see him, but when I do, we do not have much time to discuss anything. Can I help you with anything, Fritz? It's been a while. Have you managed to complete one of your good deeds? Days after I had originally run into Fritz, I managed to have a quick conversation with him regarding my curse. It has been a long time since that conversation happened. Recently, I've barely seen Fritz. I hear rumors that he has been reassigned somewhere outside the palace. If only, I know. It would be so cute. He kinda cute though, or we know, yeah, he is cute. He's one of the people we could go for in the routes, but we have to finish Rumpel first, and then we can go into Waltz or Fritz. So, we'll see. I show him my pendant and point at the piece of the second glass piece. Wait, we did a second glass slipper? Wait. Oh, I managed to get one. Oh, okay, never mind, I got confused. Don't turn to Fritz? What do you mean don't turn to Fritz? Mama, that's wonderful. I knew that you could get one. Only 2 more and I can break this curse. Ah, Fritz, Miss Momo. I did not think the 2 of you were acquainted. We both turn our heads at the same time when Mithras suddenly appears from around the corner, the usual smile on his lips. Man, he creepy. Sir Mithras. Fritz, I believe Sir Alcaster is looking for you. Oh, right, sorry. Momo, I must take my leave now. Of course. Fritz bows to Sir Mithras before walking off, leaving me alone with Sir Mithras. Oh god, he creepy. Rumpel is ugly. Rumpel's not ugly. He's just misjudged. Mithras does not say anything, but continues to smile at me. His staring makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Yeah, is there something on my face? Okay, does he secretly like us? Like, what is this? He gives me a weird vibe. Yeah, it does. Excuse me. I curtsy and start to walk off. Then, when Sir Mithras calls my name, Momo? Yes? I just wanted to thank you for your hard work and dedication to our princess. I look at him, puzzled by his sudden gratitude. Don't worry, everything will soon be remedied. Why is he- what is that smirk? I can see his eyes. Excuse me? My apologies, I did not mean to keep you. He completely ignores my question. He dips his head slightly before turning and walking away. The smile still on his face. He creepy. What was that all about? Rod and Emmy are already waiting for me outside the carriage by the time I arrive at the palace gates. Rod has his arms crossed and looks at me irritable. His face is is stuck in that scowl, it seems. Yeah, that's true. You were late. Oh my god. My apologies. You're so grumpy. He should also be renamed to Grumpy. He's planning something, yeah. That was sus, what? You're so grumpy, but you've been so late. Wait, you've been blah blah blah. But you've been late many times before too, Rod. Rod just shrugs his shoulders as he turns and heads into the carriage. Emmy sighs before looking at me. Shall we? Of course. Oh, we're getting better. We're getting nicer there. The 3 of us sit in silence as the carriage rolls towards town. The knight assigned to guard duty is sitting out front with the driver, watching for any disturbances. Emmy glances forlornly out one window while Rod silently looks out the other as he rests his chin on the palm of his hand. I notice Emmy pausing to glance at Rod every now and then, looking restless. Finally, she breaks the silence. Are you still mad that I asked you to come along to visit Victoria? You could have declined the invitation, Rod. And if you would only tell me what happened between the 2 of you, I would do my best to remedy the situation. Rod notices me looking at him and scowls. He returns his moody gaze to the window. I have nothing to say, Em. Okay, what? Wait, is Emmy cursed? Question mark? She's not cursed. Rod is cursed, though. She doesn't remember who we are, so she's obviously not cursed. Does he know about her curse? Wait, who? Sir Mithras? Maybe. I think he does because I feel like he remembers us. And in the last route when we did Claude's route, Sir Mithras is actually a witch, so he could. Yeah, I say he knows, and I'm pretty sure Sir Alcaster knows as well because in the last route, Sir Alcastar recognizes us even when we don't break our curse, so I'm pretty sure they're kind of suspicious of our character. Before I know that she's referring to the curse. After that day, you've kept yourself distant from her. Then, when you found out about the wedding, you became even colder towards her. Even Victoria's worried about you, Rod. She worries that she might have offended you somehow. Emmy, there is a hint of warning in his tone. Is it possible that Victoria is related to Rod's curse considering the timing? Emmy opens her mouth again to say something, but then suddenly stops and returns to the window, her expression mirroring Rod's own gloom. We are all silent until we arrive at the toy shop. Okay, so I think Victoria is related to the curse. Maybe Rod likes Victoria, and that's like the mermaid curse. You're gonna head off? Okay, bye Popular Elsa, thank you for joining the stream. Emmy, good to see you again. And you too. Momo, was it? I nodded in acknowledgement. Victoria nods proudly at the knight, who stands guard at the shop door. It's just the two of you today? Emmy. Emmy and I both turn around, only to see that Rod has indeed vanished. Emmy frowns, looking both bewildered and disappointed. He was right behind us. I'll go look for him. Thank you, Momo. Oh, okay, so Rod is missing. Just as expected, Rod is leaning against the wall of an alley just outside the toy shop. Victoria's ugly? Margaret, don't say that! Let's stay with him. I don't want to talk. Let's stay with him. We'll just stand by the wall. You know. Her name isn't Victoria. I'm calling her Victoria because Viorica is even harder to say. Yeah. Or we could talk. Yeah, he would fall on deaf ears. I can tell by Rod's stiff posture that anything I say to him will fall on deaf ears, so I move to stand next to him instead, and lean against the wall with him. What are you doing? Keeping your company? Rod raises an eyebrow at me. Since when have you even liked my company? Well, I'd rather be here than stay inside a toy shop and listen to Emmy Viorica talk. I hope you don't mind Enchanted. I know it might be a bit confusing, but Victoria is way easier to say. So you're not here to try to get me talk? Well, it's not as if you would answer any of my questions. I tried forcing you to talk and know how ineffective it is. That's so true. But I will be here if you do want to talk. Rod eyes me suspiciously. Since when did you start listening to others? Oh, okay. Man, we're on a roll. I want to get the bad option on purpose. He's just misunderstood? Maybe. When you are a personal maid or of someone who enjoys talking, you learn to listen. Emmy has been happier these past few months. I hate to admit it, but it seems to be because of you. Are you actually praising me? Oh, he's praising! Oh, he's embarrassed. Rod looks away, his cheeks tinted pink. Think whatever you like. I do not know why, but for some reason I am happy that Rod gave me a compliment. It's inevitable. Yeah, Momo's still going for the bad route. Trying, but... Princess Momo! Waltz! Ooh! Rod and I turn at the sound of the familiar voice. Waltz pauses in front of us with a bright smile. It's nice to see you again, Princess. Waltz, what are you doing here? Well, I was about to deliver a letter to the prince, but I guess that won't be necessary anymore. A letter? Is Lady Parfait asking for me? Not just you. She wants to see the princess as well. Me? It has been a while since I was last at the Marchen. Is something wrong? They need to discuss something important with the princess. Come to the Marchen tonight. Tonight? But we're already here, so why not now? Walt's eyes shift to our carriage. You are here with Princess Emmy, right? Yes? You can't make her wait too long. What they need to discuss with you is complicated and will take some time to explain. The toy shop door opens and Emmy stands in the doorway as soon as she says her goodbyes to Victoria. Remember, tonight. These are Walt's last words before he steps back into the crowd. Yeah, I kind of like Waltz. Waltz is interesting because he has the Neverland curse, he said. Emmy's visits with Victoria was briefer than I thought it would be. Now all of us are headed back to the palace. Rod has not uttered a word on our way back. I can tell that he is making Emmy agitated as she continues to keep glancing at Rod expectantly. If you have something to say it. Emmy stares at me. You obviously want to say something to Prince Rod. The only way to get your answer is to ask him directly. Rod does not turn. It is as if he does not hear me. Emmy clasps her hand and sighs. Well, I glance at Rod, who still persistently stares out the window, his eyes focused on nothing. He's pretending not to hear us. How immature. He is immature! Rod. Victoria was sad that you weren't there today. She was certain that you stayed outside to avoid seeing her. What is going on with you? I'm not in the mood to answer your question, Em. Em grabs the edges of her dress, her expression becoming more rigid. No, Em, don't be sad. You've been keeping secrets from us ever since you were cursed. We don't even know why you were cursed or how to help you break it. Wait, the rest of the family doesn't know anything about the circumstances of Rod's curse? I had thought that he would told them everything, but all they know is that he is cursed? That is so secretive. We're family, we're supposed to help each other through problems. Emmy's hands are shaking as she gazes at her brother. So I'm pretty sure Rod knows how to break his curse. Yeah, Waltz looks cool. Waltz is cute. I kind of want to see him when he's a man, not gonna lie. The carriage stops, and as soon as the servant opens the door, Emmy quickly steps out and rushes back toward the palace. Isn't he a witch as well? Rod watches her go quietly. Though his eyebrows are furrowed and he looks guilty, I silently shake my head at him before running after Emmy. Emmy stands in the hallway with her hand to her chest. She breathes slowly in and out, as if she is on the verge of tears. When she notices me behind her, she turns away and wipes her eyes with the back of her hand. I'm sorry for storming off like that. I was just very frustrated at Rod. I said something I shouldn't have said back there. If anyone finds out about this, they won't. Your secret is safe with me. Emmy flashes me a grateful smile before looking at the sky. Oh, she's so sad. Okay, I thought he was just saying but okay. One moment, Rod is running down the hallway. The next, he has stopped in front of us and trying to catch his breath. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too, Rod. But right now, I'd like to be alone. Oh gosh. Of course. I'm sorry, Mama, but could you leave me for now? She does not even wait for my answer before walking away, leaving me alone with Rod. You made her cry, Rod. That's right, Rod. You made Em cry. Bruh. I am fully aware of that. Why are you hiding your curse from your family? You wouldn't understand. I'm doing this to protect them. Protect them? Rod silently shakes his head. They wouldn't understand. They're the last ominous words Rod speaks before rushing off, leaving me alone in the hallway. What happened to him? Okay, I feel like his curse involves something with the bad ending of Ariel. Like, I don't know, Little Mermaid? The hallways are silent at this time of night as most everyone in the palace prepares for bed. I am now on my way to our meeting place. Rod told me to wait for him here. I had thought that he would make me go to the marching by myself after what transpired with Emmy, but I was wrong. Em was so upset today. I've never seen her like this before. I turned my thoughts back to the marching and to what Walt said earlier. I wonder what Parfait wants to talk with us about. I feel my heart beating erratically against my chest. Why do I feel something bad is going to happen? Oh, okay, I feel like they're gonna explain to her that she... about her mom? I realized that I have been standing in the open for a while. Perhaps I should move. People might find me standing here suspicious. I start walking again and am surprised when I feel a hand closed around my wrist and pull me into the darkness. I open my mouth, but a hand muffles my scream. Shh. Rod? Rod gazes icy. He speaks quietly, but I can feel the anger simmering underneath his words. What if someone saw you just standing there? Have you ever thought about how they might get suspicious? His tone is so accusatory. I can't even say these words right, that for a moment I cannot find my voice. But then, he is right. I should have been more careful. Sorry. Rod stares at me surprised. What? I never thought I'd hear you apologize, especially to me. Oh, well, at least I know how to apologize, unlike you. Oh my god, be spicy! And why would I ever have a reason to apologize to you? Because you've done nothing but treat me coldly. Even when I have done nothing to personally attack you. Rod scowls at me but does not say anything. Instead, he sighs and takes my hand, pulling me after him. Aw, he took her hand. What a tsundere. Why is he blushing? Oof. Yeah, right. Oof. Well, what? Let's go before the guard sees us. Is he blushing? I have no energy to argue with Rod, so I allow him to pull me along. I'm sorry. He apologized! Oh, this is so cute. What? He apologized to me? Don't make me repeat myself. I did not hear you clearly. Oh, he's teasing! If there's one thing I know about you, it's that you're not deaf. Of course I'm not. Shh, someone will hear you. I glare at Rod, but he does not respond. Sebi! Princess, your hand is really warm. I love Sebi. He's so cute. He's like exposing poor Rod. This is so... still wanting that bad? I kind of want the good ending now. I freaking love Sebi. He's so cute. Rod freezes in place and glares at Sebi, who seems to be shrugging. Your thoughts are too loud, Rod! This is so cute! Through the dim lights, I can actually see a faint blush on Rod's cheeks. You are blushing? Oh, that's so cute! He's so cute! I am not. I feel like I'm cheating on Claude. No! He lets go of my hand and starts to walk toward the secret passage with me trailing behind him. As soon as she starts wanting the good ending, she gets the bad answers. Lol, watch is gonna happen. We look around to make sure no one is in sight before we both slip inside. I follow closely behind Rod in silence. My eyes move upward to the little bunny plush hanging on his shoulder. He's so cute. Well, what do you think of the guy and mate from my street? Who? Questions? Confusion? Who cares about Claude? Reno! What do you mean? Claude was my first babe. Sebi, I've been wondering. Have you ever talked with Rod's family as yourself? Rod suddenly stops and scowls over his shoulders at me. Well, I'm asking Sebi, not you. No, I don't, princess. Rod doesn't want me to talk with others since he thinks that I might say something unnecessary. So much for that. You still speak even when it is unnecessary. Oh, he's so cute. He's like the cute tsundere type. I usually wouldn't go for these, but you know. In the dim lighting of the tunnel, I think I see a faint pink in Rod's cheeks, but it's probably a trick of strange lighting. Oh, honey, it isn't. Don't worry. Rod is right. Sebi has blurted out his thoughts more than a number of times. I want to comfort him. You are not doing a very good job. To be fair, Sebi, you expose him, and I love that, but you're not really doing a good job. But I kind of want to be. Wait, why would we say? Alright, wait, hold on a minute. What was the last? Can I like, go back? So much for that. You still speak, even when it is unnecessary. In the dim lighting of the tunnel, I think I see a faint. Rod is right. Sebi has blurted out his thoughts. Wait, what are we supposed to respond? Like, are we just gonna say, yeah, you haven't done a good job? I feel like I'm cheating. I do. I can, but Sebi is not. Yeah, to be fair, what do you mean by that though? Like, he isn't doing a very good job though, let's be honest. He literally done it like how many times? Oh my god, I'm so conflicted. Why would I say, if I said, what do you mean by that? Like, am I saying that Sebi is doing a good job? Pick, what would you buy? Oh my god, I'm so scared of getting the wrong one now. Well, I kind of want to take Sebi, like, I kind of want to take his side. I want to take Rod's side. Play the game you want to. Three, 0. I'm gonna go for 1. Because to be fair, Sebi is not doing a good job. And I'm pretty sure we're siding with Rod, right? But what do you mean by that? Yeah, no, this sounds more better. Sebi sighs. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sebi. How can I not when Rod here is thinking too loudly? It makes my head ache. You get headaches? That's not the point. The point is when he thinks on something too long, his head becomes cloudy and really full. It's like it's going to explode. That's why I got to explain for him. He's not good at expressing his thoughts, so I... Oh, we got it! Do you think Zane is a bad boy? Zane is a kind of like Rod. He kind of reminds me of Rod now that I think about it. You've got like 5 chapters straight with good answers, no pressure. That's so pressuring! Like, what if I get one wrong and I get the bad ending? Like, that just scares the crap out of me. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop talking now. Rod, but less edgy? Yeah, that's so true. He is like Rod, but less edgy. Rod sighs and continues walking. Rod, have you spoken with Emmy since that earlier incident? No. As much as I wanted to ask him again about his curse, I doubt he will divulge in anything right now. I decided to keep my thoughts to myself as we head for the march-in. No pressure. Pretty sure it's overall good choices rather than missing one specifically. Oh! That is still a lot. Wait, we'll try get all perfects, right? All perfects. When we arrive at the march, Parfait and Delora are there to welcome us. The others, however, are nowhere in sight. Ah, it's been a while, Princess. Thank you for bringing her here safely, Rod. Where's everyone? They're all resting in their own rooms now. It wasn't necessary that they'd be here for what Delora and I want to discuss with you. I'll be staying at the tavern then. Rod is about to head for the tavern when Delora stops him. You don't have to leave. What we're going to say involves you too, since you are staying at the palace as well. Rod looks at her curiously but asks no question. Yeah, we're going to get it perfectly. Right, watch. Parfait and Delora gestures us over the set. What is that? Where we all take our seats. This is something Rod and I must know because we're in the palace. I have a bad feeling about this. Before we start, I would like to congratulate you on your first good deed, Princess. Delora told me all about it, and I can see the extra piece on your necklace as well. Parfait smiles at me, her eyes filled with pride. Her fate in me rekindles the dwelling confidence I had. If only you'd seen how happy Delora was when she announced it to us. Aw, Delora, you didn't have to go into specifics. Watch her go into the next and wrong. Yeah, you're putting me into pressure, Titanium. Oh, are you embarrassed, Delora? She smiles at Delora teasingly before turning back to me. Anyway, I know you can do it, Princess. Only 2 more to go and you can break your curse. Yeah, keep up the good work, Princess. And you too, Rod. Rod, ... So what is it that you want to discuss with us? I conducted a little investigation while I was at home in the palace, and I found out something important. Something important? I discovered that there is a witch in the palace. A witch. Okay, it's obviously Starmith Ross. Knock on wood, yeah. A witch in the palace? I felt a tinge of magic while I was there. It was faint, but definitely there. I don't remember feeling it before when I was first there as your doll princess. It seems that the witch is using a glamour to hide himself or herself from us. A glamour is a magic that only very experienced witches can cast, which means that the witch we are dealing with is no ordinary witch. They have the potential to be very powerful. Yeah, Delora is hot. No cap. But what would a witch be doing in the palace in the first place? The witch could be after the king, but what? Parfait and Delora glance at each other, looking conflicted. It is Parfait who faces me first, her expression grave. I'm afraid that there is some other possibility we might make you aware of, Princess. And in order for us to explain it, we must give you the truth. Okay, this is the part where they're going to tell us about our past. Okay, I'm going to do one last chapter and then we're going to end the stream. And then I'm pretty sure the next stream we can end it. The truth? My only answer is silence. I shift my gaze to Rod, but he avoids my eyes. What is going on? Princess, it is very likely that this witch is in the palace looking for you. What? I cast a glamour on you a long time ago so that you could remain hidden from magical eyes. I did it to protect you, but this witch in question can see through the spell I've cast on you. It is my belief that they are actively looking for you. I close my eyes and massage the temples of my head as I feel a headache coming on. Wait, you said before that witches want to see their curses unbroken, but this sounds as if they have another motive altogether. What reasons could they have for trailing me? The tent has been without a bearer for a long time ever since the end of the war. A new bearer, however, will soon arise, and the crystal is ready to support them. Some of the witches, the wicked ones, want to make sure that the tent continues to spread darkness, even with this new bearer in charge. Okay, but what does that have to do with me? Delora crosses her arms expressing grim. The title of the bearer is passed down from one descendant to the next. Princess, the last tent bearer was the late Queen of Angie, your mother. I feel my blood go cold. What? As you were the queen's daughter, you were the next heir. Come your 18th birthday, you will inherit the title of the tent bearer. Mother? A witch? Impossible! Why would you spout such lies? I narrow my eyes at them, searching for some hint that they are lying to me. Delora and Parfait never turned their sad eyes away from me. Rod glances at me briefly before turning away, looking uncomfortable. Delora reminds me of someone, but I have no idea who. I honestly don't know. Delora's like just there. Literally the first person I've seen. Just remind me. Hildery, your mother, and I used to work together to maintain balance, but then the witch hunt drove her mad and turned her into ice. Aww, before Parfait was friends with her. But she never used magic. I would have known if she was a witch. It's possible that you did in the past, but then it seems she erased all your memories of her true identity. Delora was already able to ascertain that most of your memories of her had been snatched away. Hildry needed you to remain obedient so that when you finally did inherit the role as a bearer, you would continue to do so as she wanted. My thoughts feel as if they are spinning endlessly on an axis. The real reason I cursed you was to see if you are truly capable of goodness, Princess. Hildry's influence clung to you even after her death, and we feared that you could continue her previous work. That Angie might once again fall to darkness if you were not able to help the dark emotions in your heart. So then you cursed me because you were terrified of what I would do if I became the bearer as I was? The only answer is silence. Now I understand why the people hated me. It was because I am my mother's daughter. Tough love mom friend? Yeah, I mean, my mom friend, the one that's like the mother of the group, is definitely evil in some sort of way with Delora. Not gonna lie. I cannot help but reach out to touch the pendant on my necklace as I feel a dread of what washes over me. We know that there is goodness in you, Princess. We only wanted you to realize it by breaking your curse. Parfait sighs, looking guilty. It was a selfish act on our part, I know. But we could not risk another great war. They believed I would have plunged into the world of war. I turned to Rod, who has yet to speak since the conversation started. Did you know all about this? Everyone knows the story of the 10 witch and her daughter. Everyone except me. I glanced down at my hands, suddenly feeling numb. I am a witch, and I will become the next 10's next bearer? Just the thought of it makes me sick. I feel so bad for her again, even though I know this already. I think back to my childhood, and I still recall the glares that everyone gave me when I was a child. They were scared of me because I was my mother's daughter. And what about the king? Did he ever love me because I was the daughter of a witch? But if that's the case, if my mother was so wicked, then why did the king marry her in the first place? Hildy threatened to kill the woman that he loved if he did not marry her. She threatened to kill Ophelia. Ophelia? So the king has loved Ophelia from the very beginning? I clenched my hand into a tight fist. After Mother died, he was able to reunite with his true love, and since then he has treated Emmy and Rod better than he had ever treated me, even though I am his daughter by blood. I want to feel angry about this revelation, but instead I feel a dreary emptiness inside of me. A heavy feeling begins to settle in my chest, suffocating my heart. He never really loved me. Oh my god! Momo? Rod's voice snaps me out of my thoughts, and that is when I realize that a stray tear has made it down my cheek. I quickly wipe it away from the back of my hand, angry at myself for showing weakness in front of them. You must be happy to see me like this. What? Your mother was made queen, and you and your sister became royals overnight. It's like something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? You thought you had the perfect life until I came back into it. I never asked for this to happen. I just wanted to... Rod suddenly moves his hand to Sebby's mouth, muffling whatever other words the plush was going to say for him. What does you want to say, Rod? It's nothing. What? Also, that line implies that Emmy and Rod are not related to the princess by blood. I don't know who, but someone asked me about that a while ago. Yeah, they're not related by blood. Like, I'm pretty sure Ophelia had her own children, so they're not really related, but it's just step. It's still weird, but we're gonna ignore it. I can assure you, however, that the power that comes with the crown has always been irrelevant to my family and I. So stop assuming that everyone around you is after your title or your riches. Did your time with my sister not teach you anything? I'm about to angrily retort when I stop, my heart sinking. I have already recognized that Emmy is more complex than I thought she was, and she has already told me that she never wanted to be a princess. My mother wouldn't have married the king if my father were still here. Dodora looks between the two of us and sighs. In here I thought your relation had improved. Now it seems that you are back. It seems like it's back to square one. I crossed my arms and turned away annoyed. Do you have anything else to add, Parfait? If not, I would like to return to the palace. Princess. Stay vigilant and be careful about who you trust. Trust? How do you know whom I trust? What makes you even think I trust you? The anger that I was expecting earlier suddenly rises to the surface. For all I know, Delora and Parfait could be feeding me lies, playing with me the way Delora did when she first cursed me. I don't expect you to believe what we've told you. Perhaps it was not yet the right time to reveal everything to you, but please, you need to be careful. I stand up and look at them, my arms now hanging limply at my sides. How am I not meant to trust anyone when all of you have been lying to me this entire time? Momo. If you don't believe us, then try asking the king who Hildry truly is. I never even thought about asking the king about Mother. Rod, you should watch your back too. It's possible that this witch in question could be plotting something against the royal family as well. They may have been in the palace for a long time after all. She looks at me, then at Rod, her expression somber. I won't be able to stay with you anymore. I had to pick up and leave a few days ago because I was certain he'd caught a trace of my magic. He probably already has. I understand. Bye, Mama. Bye, Enchanted Roses. Thank you for joining the stream. Anyway, Mama was right to return to the past now. Someone may notice your absence if you're gone much longer. You two should leave now. Let us know if you notice anything unusual. I will. We'll see you again soon, Princess. Remember, stay vigilant. I don't know how to say those words. Rod and I leave the marching in silence. Here is the secret tunnels. We are suffocated under even more sounds, but still neither of us makes an effort to speak. I am still stuck inside my own mind, sifting through my troubled thoughts. I cannot reconcile the fact that the wicked witch who led the witches during the war was my mother. I did not even recognize how many people hated my mother until after she had passed away and they spoke about how cruel a queen she was. I never understood why she has always been the perfect person in my eyes. I never connected my mother with the Ten Bearer, but what Parfait and Delora had just told me made sense. Was I living a lie all those years? A lie that my mother crafted so that I would remain cold and bitter even after she passed away? And Delora and Parfait say I am meant to inherit the power of the Ten from my mother. I do not want that burden. I almost bump into Rod's back when he suddenly stops walking. He turns around and looks at me with a serious expression. Okay, this is a music track I've never heard before. I cannot help but feel judged beneath the weight of that gaze. If you are going to tell me that you never want to see me as your partner because my mother was a witch, then... I wasn't going to say that. What? I won't lie, the first time I saw you, I thought you were like your mother. You were cold, harsh, and selfish. I never wanted to have anything to do with you. That was why I was so against this partnership, but you've changed. Rod's expression softens. As you and Em have grown closer, I have seen that you are not like your mother. She speaks fondly of you, and I can tell she really enjoys your company. That's why, even if I do not have plans to break my curse, I will still do what I can to help you break yours. It's the least I can do as your partner. Oh, he's so sweet! I stare at Rod in shock. This is the first time he has been ever been so nice to me. But why are you staring at me like that? Okay, he's such a cinder. I'm only doing this because you're important to my sister, bruh. No? Don't be shy. Tell us more. Rod turns away, his face beet red. Liar. Oh, Sebby! Rod reaches up to pinch Shelby's face. Ow! Compliments. Let's compliment him. See, be like, thanking him's not enough. Wait, I'm so sad. Wait, what if I just... Wait a minute. We have to think about this, guys, okay? We have to think. If we compliment him, that's a good thing. If we thank him, he's not getting anything back in return. Her opinion changed so fast. Yeah, I kind of did, though. Oh no, I don't want to get this wrong. I want the good ending. Because I feel like, you know how I was like... You know, if I like, want the right options because I wanted the wrong options, maybe I got the right options, like, out of luck. But now if I want the right options and I pick the wrong option, like, oh my god. If I compliment him, let's think this through. He's getting something in return, and he is very embarrassed, right? He gets embarrassed easily, and Sebby could say something. Whereas if we thank him, we're just getting all the things that we got from him, like whatever he's complimenting from us. Like, he complimented us, so we should probably compliment him. And Sebby won't be able to say anything. Oh no. This is no pressure. Okay, yep, no pressure. Totally. Okay, guys. Let's do this! Oh, please be right. Who would have thought that you were actually capable of being nice? What was that? Supposed to be a compliment? Yes, you're oh so grumpy. I don't even think I've ever seen a genuine smile on your face before. I can say the same for you. Birds of a feather flock together then. Rod stares at me dumbfounded. I cannot help but smile at a little at his expression. Oh! Do you really dislike the fact that we are so similar? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait! Rod is staring at me wide-eyed. You just smiled. What? I did not. Oh, we're blushing! Rod thinks your smile is pretty. Whoa! Wait, oh my god, guys, did you hear my shock when I was like, why is I did? I was like, oh! I do not. Oh, Sebi! I love Sebi. You two really are the same. I take a deep breath to calm the erratic beating of my heart. Wait, why is their heart beating erratically? Like, bruh. Anyway, I still want to help you with your curse, Rod. Why do you refuse to break it? Rod stares down at his feet, expression melancholy. Because I cannot. Rod stops and shakes his head. He says nothing else, and I do not probe him anymore, especially not after seeing the distant look on his face. Okay, we're on a roll. That was pressuring. I was like, okay, that is so cute. That was really cute. Really cute. We walk through the corridor and back to our rooms after we say our goodbyes. I wonder what Rob was going to say. Yeah, why didn't Sebi say it? Oh god, we have another memory. Mother, look, Eleanor got me this gift. Eleanor? She is my maid and my friend. Princess don't make friends with their servants. But she's really nice. She even taught me how to braid my hair like... Those servants are only nice to you because you are the princess. You only pretend to be your friends so that they can have power over you. But Eleanor would never... What reason do I have to lie to you? When have I ever lied to you, little one? Oh, sorry guys, I feel like I need to burp. You have never lied to me. That is correct. Tomorrow, I will remedy the situation. I will hire a new maid. You are not to befriend this one, no matter what she says. But mother... Are you arguing with me, Momo? No, I'm sorry, mother. Man, I don't like her. Right, I think this is the chapter, right? This is Claude. I'm so sad I didn't save the last part of his ending. I'll delete this save. I'll keep that one. I'll put Raw chapter 6 here. I think this is the end, right? Is this the end of this? Was that the end, guys? Hold on. Was that the end of that chapter? Or is that chapter 7? Because sometimes it does that and I honestly get so confused. I think it's the end of that chapter because it looks like it's been days, like, you know? Right? Wait, that was chapter 6? What chapter were we on? Were we on chapter 5? Did we ever get a crystal? We did get a crystal. I'm a bit confused. Are we still on chapter 6? Wait, is this a new chapter or are we on chapter 6? Bro, I'm so confusion. She was too busy screaming. Yeah, that's so true. Were we on chapter 5? Were we on chapter 6? I mean, that was a memory, so... Keep going? No, I'm afraid I'll have to stop here. Okay, I mean, even it looks like there's a new day anyway, so yeah. Also, when is the next stream? Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna update my schedule because doing every second day is not helping me. Also, look at Claude. But first, let's go to the gallery and see our progress with Rod. We were on chapter 6, were we? It's okay, we've made a lot of progress and we can finish it next, right? After this, we're gonna have to go for Ruppel. Oh, but I can't get over Claude. Oh my god, Claude, my boy. Okay, but anyway, this is what we got from... Oh wow, okay, his eyebrows move. From, Rod. That's a really cute picture. This is also really cute. Look at that, and he looks back at her. That's so cute. This one's really cute. I really like these. This one is also, like, he's actually really protective. That is really freaking, I love it. Okay, guys. Anyway, we're gonna be ending the stream. I need to give an announcement too. I'll put it up on my community post too. But instead of streaming every second day, because I feel like it's too much work, like way too much work, I'm actually going to be, streaming every Friday instead, and my birthday is actually on Saturday, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I will be streaming this Friday hopefully, and if not, maybe I'll stream on my birthday, who knows. But anyway guys, thank you for watching this stream. If you guys enjoyed this, well, yeah, we're gonna be doing it again. I kind of like Rod. At the start, I kind of wanted to purposely get his bad ending, but now I'm like, he's kind of cute, you know. He's kind of getting that character development too. So, you know, all that stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this stream. And if you guys want to go ahead and follow me on my social media, the links are down below. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's also there. And if you want to go and download the game, the link, I hopefully put it down there properly. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Also, for the next drawing stream, when we finish Rod's route, we're going to be drawing Leaf. And then after Leaf, I'll be putting up another poll of who we should do next, which is either Rise or Ash. But I'll put that all in the community post, so don't worry. He's better, but I still don't prefer him. What do you mean he's better than Claude? I really feel like I'm cheating on him, but you know. Anyway guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time and have a good night / day and be safe guys. See ya!